Happy Wednesday. Happy Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Reunion Part 2. We are going to talk about it. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Amir. Thank you, guys. If you're listening on the Who's Starting On podcast side, as you know, I'm reality with Krista Marie with the Who's Starting On podcast. So the audio side, if you can't come watch me do this live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I just said that backwards. If you want to come watch me do this live, the audio that you're listening to, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I am on YouTube. Oh, I got to turn Instagram on. Instagram Live, Facebook Live, Twitter, and you will get the stream key as soon as you go over there. You just have to click the thing. You find me, and it's always everything's actually pinned in all of my descriptions and all of the descriptions of all the episodes. Oh, also, please use the transcripts and the chapters because these get really long. Because you'll hear me and you'll think I'm talking to myself, and I'm not. There is a live chat going, and it is everybody's welcome. I also dropped the link in about a half hour, so you'll hear me also talking. And everybody that I have on my panel, I have their information. If they have a channel, it's always linked in my description and always on my YouTube description. You will always see Dana Welke's Patreon and Larger Curves channel, who she's up here with me a lot, so she's always linked on there. And anybody else, I love you guys. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, like everybody's that's listening, follow all that stuff, please. Share, like, subscribe, comment. My views are down again. I don't know why. Maybe because these are getting long. I haven't really uploaded anything since December onto the podcast side because I had about 18 episodes all just in December because I had all of them at once. So they will be over there soon. But anybody that wants to watch any of these episodes, Who's Starting On, I've been doing it for 2 years now. Last week was our 2-year anniversary. So there's also a tab that says Who's Starting On Podcast. So you go there and you check out all of my opinions and whoever my guests are, usually R&D. And you'll see the Jen Shaw tabs and Salt Lake City tabs and all that. So yeah, I'm down by, it has all my franchise. Everything on the playlist is good. So please hit the like button. I feel like I look like, am I backwards or something, guys? Does it look weird? Or is it just me? All right, whatever. Don't listen to me. I still haven't got my new couch yet. So like I got my sign and I haven't put that up yet. But thank you guys. I appreciate everybody being here. So let me know in the comments, in the live chat, what you guys thought about the episode. What do you think of the reunion? I actually thought it was freaking boring at first. I thought it was boring. I watched it 3 times. I did my notes. I feel like, thanks, Shay. Thank you. I feel like we're all waiting for the Von Teese thing. But in the meantime, we already know what's going on, right? Like, we know that Monica is on Tease. I don't know, but as a reunion, I don't know if they're going to be like, bringing up the cease and desist because it was filmed before the Tanisha started putting her, all the information before they started fighting on social media, right? But we did find out a little bit more about her mom. Okay, was up too high. It's okay. I'm glad you guys can hear. I think this audio is pretty good with this. I hate the fact that I switched to Apple, but the only thing I do like the Mac. I do like the laptop better than Mac. I have the Jason told me to get this one, Mac Pro, something I have. Very expensive, but I like it a lot, and I like my camera. I'm just picky about myself. That's all. But Mamir, hello, hi Shay, hi everybody, hi Lauren. I see everybody watching. So let's start. So again, Heather Gay. I don't know. Listen, there's a lot to get into about this episode, right? But it's not stuff that we don't already know, right? So Monica and her mom. Now I can pull up the Twitter stuff. So did you guys see? Let me know if you saw what her mom was doing on Twitter. So her mom has been twittering away. So like I just feel like this lady. This is not like made up. This whole thing with her and her mom. Her mom is a stage mom. We know her mom did drop her off when she was 12 years old, right? So, Andy gets started with this, they flash back about her fighting with her mom, right? So Andy asks Monica, did you ever figure out the mystery about why your family didn't want to film? And she says, no, that's still a mystery because her and her mom haven't spoken. Then Andy says, oh, well, how do you feel about your mom, being twittering away, blah, blah, blah. So basically, we can tell Andy doesn't like him. I don't like Linda, and Andy doesn't like Linda. And I think Andy likes Monica. I don't think he likes Heather any longer. I'm just saying, he just kept saying, like, so what did your mom drop you off at 12 years old? He kept saying it over and over again and made her tell her to say everything as she was pursuing a television career. And according to her, I think she said she's a journalist, okay? If somebody please, if anybody says, can you please find her mom's information on Twitter? She's the one with 5 different names and Twitter accounts, but there's one that says that she's a journalist. She was like defending her stuff. I don't understand why this lady doesn't just stop talking, go to therapy, right? And yeah, like we know, like her mom, and the thing is fighting over whether her mom or she wanted to be a star or not. Who get like exactly who in the world would not want that opportunity and be excited? Everybody's acting like Monica should be like, oh, it's no big deal. I don't want to get on the show. I didn't want, you know what I mean? That's this is an opportunity of a lifetime. And everybody's acting like she should be like, oh, she just wanted to be a star. Well, so does that, that's nothing wrong with that. That's how it happens. Like, that's how you get these people on TV. So like, my thing is, what I'm trying to say is, everybody's saying that you're a stalker and you're like stalking the show and like trying to infiltrate our friend group. Yeah, fucking of course. And the fact that it's like Jen Shah's going, now, see, Jen Shah's also, tweeting away to Dana, messaging away to Dana, saying that she was never friends with Monica. So that just tells me again, you were her assistant. She was your assistant that you didn't pay. So if you weren't friends with her, that means she did work for you. And she didn't work for you because you didn't pay her, but you did have her doing a lot of stuff. So Jen Shah, we do have a lot of proof of you being around her house. Like, you being with her a lot. Like, so again, what is the big deal with Monica? I mean, Monica's not saying her mom, or I'm sorry, her mom telling everybody, oh, she was doing this because she wanted to get on TV. Well, no fucking shit, bitch. Who doesn't? Know what I'm saying? Like, when you're a single mom and you have this opportunity, and she's a whole package, okay? She tells it like it is. She's got, like, she's feisty. She's Jersey. Like, she's Jersey, but she's in Utah. And, Jen Shah's like, yeah, her husband's the one that introduced us to. But, like, she hasn't been with her husband in 13 years. That's like, what do you mean? Like, that's how, that's how you knew her through her husband. Her husband hasn't been around. So I'm fucking confused. I'm confused, Jen Shah. But no big fucking deal, because I'm still on your side about Black Eye Gate. I do not think that Jen Shah actually punched her in the face. And this Apple, I know. Stop, Apple. Stop billing me shit. Why is it going to start? It tells me it's billing me as I'm doing this. I don't need to know that. Come on. So anyway, we're going to get to the whole shit. But like, if anybody, I'll pull up Twitter stuff too in the meantime. So she asks her mom, she asks about the thing with the family there. So I'm assuming that since her mom was the one that was calling the family and getting them into the, hey, my daughter is coming out, they're coming out, blah, blah, blah. Can you meet up? Yeah. That whole thing, getting them in touch with each other. But then when Angie says, or Monica says her mom wanted to go on the trip and wanted Bravo to pay for it. And when they said, fuck, you're not a housewife. That's when her mom started the shit calling the family saying, don't do it. They're on camera. That's kind of what I think happened. And I think we'll probably find that out. And the fact that why would you put it past her mom? Her mom was so pissed. Let me find it. What's her mom's name? Linda, right? Her mom was so pissed at her own effing daughter. Like, how do you fucking do that to your, I'm sorry I'm cursing, guys, but how do you do that to your daughter on social media? I'm like, wow, I can't even remember her name. I can't remember her goddamn name on Twitter, guys. It's killing me. Forget it. I gotta, somebody help me. Her mom's a nut. I need to know her. I want to see her mom's Twitter. Her mom's horrible. Her mom's horrible to her. I don't understand. This is the thing. It's obvious. Like, her mom is not a housewife. She did not try out. They don't want, nobody would want her. The thing is, you're stupid, lady. If you really want to be on TV, you should be nice with your daughter. You should be like, going to therapy, hanging out with your daughter, making it right. That way, asshole, so you can get on TV, you dumbass. Like, this is what I'm saying. Her mom's name is Linda. Yeah. Is it Linda Fowler? Because, okay, so then like Monica, she's like, the whole last name, like I told you guys, okay, she had a maiden name, right? So her mom at one point changed her name. I guess she was born Fowler. Then her mom changed it to something. And then she got married. And then when she got divorced, she did, okay. I get confused with it. I know Monica's Garcia right now. I know that all her names were legally hers. She was legally married, so she's allowed to have that last name. She's allowed to have the given name her mom gave her. So that's 2 names right there. So, and then 3, she changed her name when she got divorced. So her mom actually, she said her mom at one point took her last name and just like cut it off because she was getting picked on in school for being the only what are they? What are they? Portuguese. Is that what they call them? I don't want to say it wrong. Darnell. Thank you, Darnell. Yes, Monica Darnell. So her name is Monica Linda Darnell. That's Monica's name. That's crazy. So she was Darnell Fowler, and then her, I don't know what her maiden name. I'm just confused about her names, but like I'm not worried about Monica. Like I know my names are confusing. You guys would never understand why. I don't know if you guys even know the name I use on here. That's not legally my name. I have a maiden name. I have a married name. I have my mom, and I have another name that I had that my mom's maiden name. My mom's maiden name, she never married my dad. She married my stepdad. But so like I would be the same way. And like I have IDs with all of it. So like, but then I legally right now I am my maiden name. So, and it's not the name you guys would see. I don't know if you see Miller anywhere, but that whole thing. So that's the thing. I don't even know why is that a big deal either? Like, you know what I'm saying? Mom's maiden. Okay, so she was. We'll have to see what she said. Mom says she was married. So I'm sorry. So she's born Monica Darnell, Linda Darnell, right? Then at some point she gets married and becomes Fowler, and then she gets divorced and becomes Garcia, which is a given name somewhere in her family. I don't really know. I mean, at this point, like whatever she's using for the show, can we just stay to that because that's what I know her as, Monica Nicole Garcia, or I don't know, whatever it is on Instagram I have her as. I don't know. If you're watching Monica, you're gorgeous, you're hot. You can have a million names as you want. Girl, you are a whole package, okay? They were after you from day one. Like they were not, I'm convinced, but I'm going to get into the thing right now. I'm convinced they did not want her on the show. They all came for her at some point during this season, remember? And she went up and put up with it all. And then she came back around with them, and then she went on the trip. And I'm not saying she's innocent because she has some issues like me. If you fuck with me, I'm going to fight back, right? But then you got to remember you're on camera and you're trying to be a better person, right? So I think if these assholes wouldn't have tried to fight her in the end and understand that Jen Shah is a horrible person and anything that she did to Jen Shah through Von Teese, Jen deserved it 10 times over because Jen destroyed all of you. Every single one of you women, to your faces, behind your back, to Von Teese. So stop being so mad at Monica for having a Von Teese account. Maybe she didn't tell you in the very beginning. I think Bravo also probably told her not to, just like they told Heather not to know and not to act like she knew about Von Teese also. So let's not get mad at Monica because the fourth wall's been broken and the seventh housewife has fucked everything up for us, okay? And I'm just saying. And her name is Lori. And I think she's getting fired. She's one of the production assistants that apparently should not be doing when she's like, Lori, yeah. If you guys don't believe me, I will play a clip from you that somebody from Bravo sent to Dana Wilkie, like I tell you guys. Yeah. So, the first part of this is just talking about her mom, right? Her mom, I'm going to find the tweet info. We found her mom's name, right? Is it Linda Darnell? If you guys go on Twitter real quick for me, would you be able to real quick? Or no, if anybody can't switch over, don't worry about it. So yeah, I want to find it because her mom's horrible. Like, because I just want to tell you guys, you guys gotta really understand. Like, I know a lot of people aren't on her side, and they think that she shouldn't be talking to her mom like this. But you guys gotta see what her mom does to her on Twitter. It's like fucking disgusting. It's so disgusting. Like, if you have issues that deep, like, I'm sorry, do not air them out on here, lady. You're not making anything any better. It's so sad to me. And I don't even know if Monica tweets back at her. I'm not sure. Let's see. Linda Darnell. She should come up somewhere, right? No. Would she be on Monica's? She probably wouldn't be on Monica's, right? Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I don't ever go on Twitter, guys. I really should. Oh, here she is. Oh, here she is. There she is. Okay. 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 So here's the thing. All right, where are you guys at? Sorry. Let me share the screen with you guys. Switch to what platform I can. Tom IG. Who's Tom? Oh, from. Okay. No. I'm gonna screen share this Twitter stuff so you guys see what the fuck I'm talking about because they're awful. just a horrible person. Share it. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta figure out how to get it so you can still see me. All right. I know it's not that big. Okay, so I'm not really good at this. I'm gonna try to make it bigger for you guys. Wait, I can't make it bigger. What am I doing? I know better than that. Hold on. No. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna read some to you real quick. Okay. Okay, so let's see the latest. Marcia, her mom. Linda Darnell begged to stay on the Bravo show. We already know. That's okay. Where's her mom? I want to see what her mom's saying. Let's see what this bitch is saying. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let's see. How do I find what her mom's saying, dude? Like I had it earlier, man. Oh, crap. Darn it. Hold on. Why can't I find this stupid lady? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Guys, I'm sorry. Do you see what I mean? That's Mary, right? That's Mary. That was crazy, guys. Why can't I find this with her mom? Okay. All right. Guys, this is annoying because I'm like really not good at this shit. I hope you guys can still see me. I hate this. I don't know how to find it. Okay, where's Monica? Here we go. Oh, let me follow her. I'm not following you, girl. Where's your mom now? I guess she's not posting then. Oh, forget it. I don't know. I'm confused now. Forget it. Let me get out of there. All right, we'll go. I'm confused. I don't know. Yeah. Stop sharing that. Let's just go there because if you guys can help me with that, I don't know. I guess I'm not as good as Twitter as I thought I was. I was trying to screen share and find. I thought I had her mom's Twitter stuff. I should have. And my notes keep going away. But I mean, come on, like she says a lot of shit. I can see you. I know, but I can't figure out how to do Twitter and like talk to guys at the same time. And it's like I don't want to be like annoying, you know, because I'm like looking through it. If you guys can find it and just screenshot it and send it to me on Instagram so that I can just pull up the picture of the Twitter. I gotta find the Twitter feed. But we'll get there. I guess I'll do it afterwards. But so yeah. So anyway, they talk about it, and it's there's a lot of proof that her mom's an asshole, and I don't think her mom deserves any screen time. But like I said, if she would have stayed in therapy with Monica, remember how she dropped the car off and she was like, first of all, you took her car. I mean, come on. We also saw the part with the stairs. Okay, there is no fucking railing. It looks like you're in a goddamn I don't know. Hey, Jews. When she fell down them steps, it looked like you're in a mental institution or something. It looked very cold. It looks very I don't know, Greek mafia. No railings. They slipped. How come easy? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying you need to get some railings, girl, because you may look at yourself. That looks scary. I wish I could. I really want to pull the screen share up. So, you guys see it, right? She could have killed herself on these damn steps. That's not safe. That place looked like an insane asylum to me. I'm sorry, Angie. And you know what, Angie? You need to sit the hell down too, okay? Because you just don't understand that you are not a good, I don't know what's it called, a reader backer. You're not a good debater. And Lisa also, anything you say about Monica and her mom, none of your effing business has. This is crazy that you would take the side of a woman who has dropped her daughter off at 12 years old, which is fucking is mind blowing to me. That no wonder this girl has issues, Monica, because I started a new school at 12, okay, but I was with my family. I just switched towns. We just moved, and that was traumatizing enough to start a whole new school. But then you take me to a whole new state with people I don't even really know, not my family, and then you're okay, so we move on from it. But then, goddamn, girl, if you're fighting with your mom or she's fighting with you about this shit, oh my god, who drops their daughter off to go for? She says she's a radio person. God darn, Chris. You know what? I can find it right, and I'll just get a damn Patreon pull up, but you guys can't find it. I gotta find her mom's thing. Her mom has all this stuff on. She's a journalist, and she was defending it like it fucking matters. It doesn't matter what you did. You dropped your daughter off, okay? And she's upset about it, and you seem to not give a fuck. So that's it, okay? So you wanted to be a housewife, not a mother. I mean, a real housewife of the show. You do not want anything to do with being your daughter's mother. Like, you don't want to fix that relationship, which is so ridiculous, because if you were smart, lady, you would kiss your daughter's ass and be on the damn show and actually go to therapy, actually work it out so you could be a dynamic duo on the show, right? Stage mom. So, like, what's wrong with you, lady? You don't have a real fucking job. Sorry, I'm not trying to be an asshole. And listen, I'm not disrespectful to my mom, but like, this woman's out of her mind. Like, go to her Twitter. I'm sorry. I just go to her Twitter. If I can't find it, go to her Twitter. Like, how dare you freaking say that shit about your daughter? Like, what is wrong with you? It makes me so mad. It makes me cry for her. It really, like, like, it's worse than she said. Like, she's like, Andy, it's worse than I thought, right? But like, did you see them steps? That's crazy. And then to tell her it's her fault and like to be mad at her when you have an insane asylum steps looking like I would be scared to be that place, Angie. That's like some shit that you like. People don't accidentally fall down them steps. Yeah, I think she got kicked. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like the Greek mafia. I'm telling you, they were trying to like unalive her. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe it's a little bit too much. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking a little too much, but that was fucked up. Okay. And Monica sat there again last night, posed and calm, not like me, I'm all over the place, I'm losing my mind. Why Lisa jumps in, fucking Heather. How dare Heather? So like, she's talking about Monica's mom, right? And she's like, watching it back, it's really toxic. And, Heather's like, then why would you bring her on the show then? Why'd you keep filming with her? Shut the fuck up. Your mom doesn't even want to talk to you. Like, why did you keep filming with her? Because she had hopes that things would get better. Maybe if you literally like, I know, but like, listen, your mom probably doesn't talk to you the way that her mom talks to her. Look at the circumstances. That's the thing. People are like, oh shit, it's her mother. This is not every situation is the same. Not every mom and not every person that you give birth to is supposed to be your mother. Or you know what I mean? Maybe that's just like the lady that gave birth to you and you have another family, like, I don't know, a family somewhere else. Because this woman is horrible. If I ever saw my mom talk about me like that, like, listen, we're fighting back and forth, right? But like, then you go and you destroy me on social media and defend your actions. It makes me so effing mad. I'm sorry. It does. I'm gonna drop the call and like, because I make a big deal out of this, okay? So yeah, but like, listen, because your mom, listen, because we have respect for our parents. I'm sure she did at one point. Now you're an adult. And like, like you literally, and then you fucking get, I don't understand. You say a prayer. Now, maybe the prayer was, maybe, if you don't get on, I'll get on and that'll be better. Like, did you even try out, lady? What was that prayer about? Like, please don't give her mom a platform to like defend herself any longer. She's got Twitter and all that, lady. Like, if you're watching, I'm like so highly disappointed. And we need Monica to come back. And if you were smart, like I said, this is the last thing I'm going to say, you would kiss your daughter's ass. You would actually try to go to therapy. You would actually want to go, if you want to be on the show that bad, lady, that you want to destroy yourself. Why, if you don't want to be part of the show, why are you even talking on Twitter? Just go away. Go away. Go to do your job, whatever it is that you do, you say you do. You had to take off at work. Oh, God forbid, take off at work. Okay. Like, lady, you're out of your mind. No, I know. Okay, I'm moving on. I get it. I know. I'll stop talking about it. I'm just saying. But so, yeah. So at this time, right? So like Whitney jumps in about her mom. Now, I don't ever remember her talking about her parents, her mom not speaking to her. Like, so Whitney says there were 16 years that go by that her mom didn't call her at all. I don't believe that's what that is. I think that they had maybe a rift, but I think she was in contact with her mom. I just think maybe they, maybe they weren't talking at a certain point in time. I don't think she went 16 years without calling her daughter. I really don't think so. I'm going to have to like get more information about that because at this point, I don't really believe anything Whitney says. She makes up all her storylines. So for her to like try to like defend all this weird shit with like, you have a dad that has issues. So we don't hear nothing about that, which is fine. But like, you don't have to sit there and make stories about, I don't know. I don't believe about, I don't think her mom went 16 years without talking to her. That's crazy, right? I am too. Remember I told you guys at the tour in New York, with Adam and Jason and Zach, everybody's like, why are you so nervous? I say, because I'm a bull in a china shop. I don't know, like weird things happen. I'm a klutz. So what do? I walk in and it's like the step and repeats right there. That's where everybody's getting a picture taken on things as you're walking in with all the housewives and Adam Jason and the cameraman. And I'm like, oh yeah. So what do? I knock over an entire pitcher of water where the cameraman's camera was. Okay, that's taking the step and repeat pictures. Me, the whole pitcher of water goes everywhere. All over somebody. I dump it. I have tanning. I'm tanning, right? So I'm tanning and bronze all over Jersey, all. And Marge is there, Jersey Marge, and she's in white. And I bump into her because I after I spilled water, I jump back and I get tanning lotion. I get tanning all over Marge's white shirt. Okay. That's why I am like a bull in a china shop. That's why. See how I can't move right now? I can't sit still. I'm keep tripping over my freaking carpet. Like, I'm going to try to sit still right now. I'm going to try to get through this because I feel like a nutcase. Her mom has me like my blood pressure's up, but let's just go. All right. I know I need a breather right now. Let me give me a minute. I'm going to calm down because I know I'm a mile a minute right now. My brain is not working well because it just makes me angry about her mom. So I'm going to just breathe. Woosah. Okay. Now we're going to get through this thing and then I will drop the call. Like, because I want to know if you guys think I'm making a big deal out of this and it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. And I also don't think it's a big deal that she wanted to, like, deep breaths. In through nose. Maybe I'll just take a little bit of hot too. Hold on 1 second. Like Easter brunch would have been nice if we didn't see that fight with our mom. Like at that point, Angie had gone after, like, all these women were going after Monica. So like, I don't really blame her for not, like, I don't know. She actually came back from all of it. She ended like going to the Bermuda trip. I thought was like, or Bahamas, Bermuda. I can't remember. Bermuda. I thought that was amazing. If it wasn't such a setup from Heather. I'll be right there. Making me laugh. I know. Guys, like, you don't, like, I told you when I was getting my like Botox and stuff, I had to put tape over my mouth because I can't ever stop talking in the office, right? And I had to, and you know what I mean? But Maureen was in there and we were texting and I still couldn't stop talking. I couldn't stop talking. And I'm like, oh my God, Krista, I say random shit that doesn't matter and I can't stop myself. And it's all the time. And now I wonder, like, my husband doesn't hear what I'm saying. So now, like, I'm by home by myself with my cats all day and you guys, right? So I talk to myself all day long because I'm like, I'm not going to change who I am. Like, I was embarrassed. I was like, Krista, like, oh my God, like, how annoying am I? Like, no wonder, like, people don't, like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm annoying. I'm a lot. That's why it's hard to have a co-host all the time because I guess I just say everything. And I know that my face, guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how expressional my face was. Like, there's no hiding my feelings. It doesn't matter. I have no poker face. You know exactly how I feel. If I'm not saying it, if I look bored, guys, please don't think. All right, so this is another thing. If I have a guest on and we have like a panel and then somebody's talking and my face, if I look bored, I'm just, I have this thing where, okay, so like if we're talking like after about a minute or two, I can't, I tune out because my ADHD. So that's when I have a hard time with the conversation. I look like I'm like tuning out because after a minute or two, I lose. We got to keep, we got to move on. And then like, I'm the worst one who, like, when I leave an answer, I have a very long answer. I'm to read. So I just want to apologize because I watched some stuff back and I was like, I know, like, listen, I guess there's not anybody on this earth that doesn't know how I feel about them because I can't hide it with my face, even if I tried. So just don't think I'm bored, guys. It's my ADHD. If I'm on a panel and if I'm doing other things, I'm just trying to keep myself from like zoning out. And just, everybody that comes up, I love my guests and everything. They know. I just hope just like when we just know that after like a minute or two, I can't follow, whatever. Just saying. I just don't want anybody to get mad and not want to come up anywhere because I just, I'm trying to learn how to like get through my, I'm trying to do the therapy and shit myself, but I also love like interacting with you guys and having the thing. But so yeah, we saw the Calamity Jane steps, right? So like seriously though, Lisa starts running her mouth. Lisa's nasty. And then what I realized too, there wouldn't be a show. Like none of them had a storyline. Think about it. Without Monica, none of them. What is their storyline? What happened? Tell me anything with Meredith. I don't remember anything with Meredith, right? Other than Monica. Lisa, no, her son, that whole thing, like, I don't understand, like, Jack's mission. So that's the next thing, Jack's mission. She jumps up She's like, and I guess he got there and I don't know what happened. His visa didn't go through, or his visa was something. His picture is with his shirt off, and he bounced on his mission, and now he's like surfing in California. Go, Jack. Look, Jack, go for it, dude. Stay out there. Stay away from your mom. She's a nutcase. Stay in California. Surf away, dude. If that's what you want to do, you don't want to go on a mission. I don't blame you. I don't know if they said he's going back. I don't know. He's having a good time. Maybe he met a girl. I don't know. I think he's a cool kid, and I think that he didn't. At this point, you don't need college. No offense. I'm sorry, guys. You don't really need college. The way that like everything's going, like there's so much that people can do and make money. Like I can't believe the kids that are like their age. They have a lot of stuff. Like they really know how to hustle now. College is kind of like, I guess, I don't know, whatever. But the whole thing with like, so Jack's mission, Heather the entire time was downing the Mormon thing. She was against it. She was not jealous. At the end, now she's saying, because she's friends with Lisa, she was jealous of the mission. No, you were just mad because Lisa wasn't your friend. And you were there talking so much shit and so made it so destructive for Jack. Like the way that Heather made it sound, I was like, that was 1984, girlfriend, Oh, yeah, right. He has that too. Oh, see what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, Lisa set him up at least, Listen, the kid is cool. Maybe he doesn't want to be on TV anymore. Maybe, like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm really not good. I want to say I don't go on social media. That sounds stupid. But I don't, like, go on Twitter. And I should be going on and looking what people are saying. Because I hear it through, like, I guess if it's important stuff, I'll go. Dana has it in the, so when you go into Patreon now, you know how like there's a chat right here. There's a chat for everybody to chat, and like we could like post stuff like, "Hey, look, we saw this," and then there's private stuff too. But anything like that, like say like with her mom and stuff, like she'll post it in there just so we have it. She keeps everything. She doesn't miss anything. That's what I say. Like I am trying to get Dana to come on here. Her Salt Lake City recap was pretty good. I think you guys, I think it's on YouTube, right? And then she tells you where the receipts are for the stuff she's talking about. She tells you what Jen Shaw says. Jen Shaw calls. Jen Shaw is saying that she did not punch Heather and she can get in trouble. Her parole could be kicked back because if she punched Heather during her bail thingy, she also, that's like a kickback or something. So she's like really in trouble. Like Jen, I don't know what Heather's gonna do. He reminds me of Vicky G's son. Yeah, except more. I actually kind of reminds me more of like Gina Keogh's son, Matt, the one that was the baseball player. But no, he didn't really want to be on the show. But like, I miss those days though, guys. I do. Yeah, Whitney's whiny, man. Yeah, Meredith in the snowbank. You're right. Yeah, that's right. Heather and it was like the Mormon Church. Lisa's son. Yeah, that's crazy. There is no show without Monica because they all tried to fight with her during the entire thing, right? Heather tells Whitney and Lisa, yeah, she's a hypocrite. I don't know. Heather, like Whitney's not a hypocrite because she was supporting Lisa. It's crazy. Heather is very destructive and she's fucking delusional. That's what I said. I love Gina Keogh too. When I worked this out, yeah. I mean, so then so after that, Mary enters the chat. So I'm gonna drop the call link, guys. A half hour in case anybody wants to call. Choose anybody that's listening, please call and discuss the whole Mary of it all, please. I love her, and I think that she wanted an apology from these bitches, and she never got one. And she doesn't need to come back anymore because she doesn't need the money. I'm very turned off. I don't understand why she would tell us about that, her son and his. If you watched it, you'll know what I'm saying. I have a hard time even repeating it, right? So Mary comes in. So the entire time, though, actually, like they're pointing back to Heather. Heather's got that fucking face on her, and it's like, this is gonna get me in trouble. Like she just looks like Sister Gay. Like she wants to go back and be like the leader. And she just looks like she's turning into a Muppet Barbie version. She's like an inbred version of like Kim Kardashian. Just look at it. Look. She's an inbred version of Kim Kardashian now. With her face, like what she's doing to her face. Like, look at this. She looks like a Muppet Barbie, but an inbred version of it. You guys know what I mean, okay? You guys know what Mary means, okay? Don't act like you don't know what I mean. Come on. We all know what we're talking. When you look at Heather, you know what I'm talking about. So let me say. Like, look at this latest. You saw her at the reunion, right? I think, or I gotta share it for you guys. Hold on. Like, you guys know I'm not mean, but she's like an asshole. So, like she don't really care. So let me try to get this so you guys can see. All right, so that's big enough for you guys, right? So I'm gonna go into it so you look at so look at this. Like, who are you now? Look at that. Like, what are you doing? Like a Muppet Barbie girlfriend? Yes. Like, what are you doing to your face? An inbred version of Kim Kardashian. That's what you're doing. You're trying. Look, like, where's her old face? Let's see her old face. You guys can see it, right? I hope you guys can see it. Where's her old face? Oh my god, I hope I don't have my not porn, but freaking Mauricio. He's an asshole. Images. Because he just, goddamn it. Oh, guys, and my eye. Let's look at her. Look. Okay, that's the black eye, right? Does that look like she got punched? Where are you guys at? Does that look like she got punched? That issue, and it was like a sty, and then it was started out with me wearing makeup after I got Botox, and my eye, and it looked like just like this. I'm telling you, she does. She needs to not. She's an asshole. Yes, the wine at Gina. That was my favorite. That was my favorite one when Tamara walked down the driveway and threw the wine at Gina's face. Right. So did I drop the call link? Did I do that? Let me just do it in case I thought I did. I don't know if I did. No copy. Look at Heather though. She's turning into a Muppet Barbie. And I don't think Andy likes her any longer because I think that she's lying about the Jen Shah stuff. I'm confused about it. Either I don't understand. And I really think so. Remember I told you about the producer that's gonna get in trouble. Her name's Lori, the one that you hear in the yeah. See, but I wish I should pull a picture of my eye and we should do a side by side. I know I sent a picture of it to one of you guys. Let me get rid of this real quick. Hide current thing. All right, so look at her freaking, like, she's an inbred version of Kim Kardashian now. Oops, no, get out of there. Okay, get out of there. Like, oh, where's old Heather Gay? Like, I'm not against her losing weight, fixing up it, but you're just a liar. Like, you're being a liar. Jen Shah takes legal action. Jen Shah's legal battle with Heather Gay with a black eye over limit over Salt Lake City. It's not true. Like, I don't think Jen fucking punched her. I don't understand. And I don't know what she's going to say. Like, and if you made us think that, like, are you out of your mind? And if producers told you to do that and you listened, Andy's going to, make sure you're fired. Like, he's not happy about this at all. He does not think that. And if he did, he's like, look at, that's the old one. That's last year, right? I'm just saying. Let me just get out of here. So let me just stop her because I don't want to be mean about it. But listen, we're gonna have to look at my eye and do a side by side. I look like somebody punched me in the eye. It looked just like that, and that is when you get a sty because you wear makeup. I don't know how they go. I'd never had one before. It was their first one. My eye started with it had a sore on it, and then it was a little closed, right? And then for 2 days. Remember that, guys? You guys saw my eye. I'm gonna find it. I'll find it before we get off of here. That does not look like now. It does not look like somebody punched her. It looks like what my eye did. It got swollen, not swollen. Try to call him, but I got a new phone. What did you just hit the calling button? I mean you can't just hit the thing, the StreamYard button. Want me to send it to an Instagram? I can send you on Instagram. Hold on. I saw you on NDub. Nat, I saw you on Jolene's last night. I just so tired I couldn't get up to get on my phone to interact in the chat. Christopher, are you close to mom? I can read her remark. Her mom worked somewhere I have to find it on Twitter. I can go on Dana's thing and find it. She said she's like a journalist or something, guys. That's what she said. She comes on and she goes, I'm a journalist and I don't do this reality stuff. She just dog shit of her daughter. I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram real quick, all right? Not the StreamYard thing real quick. So let me get it out of here. But yeah, so Mary comes in, okay, and she tells Angie to shut up or something, like it's your first year. I don't know. Like they all agreed that they needed her. Heather's kind of kissing her ass. Like they're all like kissing Mary's ass. And Mary just wants a goddamn apology, but she's not going to get one from these ladies. They all owe her an apology. You listen, no matter what, she did not do anything for them to come out and destroy. What they did was put all the stuff out into social media. So you know that there was a certain podcast person on YouTube that was witch hunt. Was trying to like destroy her. There's the predator, like went after her so viciously and found nothing. You all he did was invade her personal life and made it harder on her life. And that was wrong. Listen, I did not, and all them ladies started that bullshit. Okay, nobody cared if she slept with their grandpa. They were trying to make her out to be a predator and like everything. So yeah, and she's also right about. I didn't know that the Mormon Church was about racism. I'm like, okay, but she just does not like Whitney, and that's the bottom line. You can tell she does. I don't like Whitney either. Whitney's a whiner. She needs to shut her mouth and open her ears, or just say nothing. Mary doesn't like you, so it doesn't matter what you do, Whitney. You're not going to find a reason. You made everybody in your I don't know about your mom, but like you made Justin look like he'd be like a bad husband. You're trying to I'm so confused about it. Hold on, now I'm trying to send this to you. And that invite guest copy. Okay. You can stream on your own channel. I'm going to send it to an Instagram. It might work better on there. I'm just saying, in case that's what you were saying. I'm going to send it to Bar Soaps, okay? Paste, please. Paste. There you go. You might be able to go through that way. Okay. Love you. Come up and talk to me. So Mary comes, and Andy asks her what she said about on Watch What Happens Live, which is true. They did call her and they did want her there. Everybody said they thought they needed her, right? So they needed her comic relief. They didn't know how she was going to be. She had each one of them come to her house or be around her. Each one of them had a chance to sit and talk to her. And not one of them apologized. Actually, Whitney tried to blame both. Said, "Oh, well, you did this. You said this to me on Twitter. Well, but Whitney, you all sat there on camera and said she steals money from her church. They have a $300,000. This person gave her all this money. She's having an affair. She's and you just put that out there. So guess what? And on social media, they went after her like a witch hunt." During COVID, so of course they're not in the church during COVID. Whatever, man. Bravo still brought her back. You didn't find anything. So I don't know why they won't just apologize, because admit it, they made the worst. They said the worst of the worst about her. The predator. They called her a cult. Come on, guys. What they did to Mary. And it was Lisa. It was Whitney. It was Heather. So fuck off, all of you. Oh God, I must pull my nose ring out. Oh my God, that hurt. That hurt. We're gonna find out where mom worked, guys. I'm sorry, so we'll move on, guys. But listen, I dropped the call on if anybody wants to call and talk about it. But I don't know. Heather seemed very jealous. I felt like she was just jealous of the whole thing. She wanted to be a part of it, but then she talked a lot of shit on the mission. She talked a lot of shit on Lisa and all that. So she just needs to fuck off and back off. Heather doesn't know what she is. Heather's a whole fucking liar. She knew about Von Teese. I don't understand. Why would you be you went after this girl and then you knew about Von Teese? You knew what Jen Shaw did to her. Jen Shaw destroyed all of you too. All of the information that she has on you guys came from effing Jen Shaw. All the shit that you think that Monica has, all the shit that goes on about you guys, where do you think it came from? The common denominator, Jennifer Shaw, okay? Don't you think she was feeding when she found out that Von Teese was a thing? She was literally, she had to get a cease and desist on it, but she wanted to get the rest of them in trouble. She wanted all the ladies to be exposed to that, and they didn't do it because, they couldn't, And then when she couldn't get that to happen, she got a cease and desist on it. I'm going to pull N-Dub up. I don't know if she wants to say her real name. But, hey, girl. Oh, let me make this even.
Hi, I don't like that one. Can you?
Hi. I don't like that either. Hold on. How are you?
I'm good. So last night was interesting. I always find what happens off the show is more interesting than what's happening on the show.
Okay, well, fill me up or fill me in.
So I wanted to know what you thought about. I know how people feel about Monica's mom, but the fact that she's posting that she doesn't need reality TV. It's not her cup of tea. That she went to New York for the purpose of, I think, TV production is what it sounds like. and that she is an award-winning journalist. And I'm like, where
I
is that coming from? Is that accurate? Like, was she like a PA
don't
on set
know.
somewhere?
I don't know. Like you tell me. I'm like not really good with. I guess I'm not really good at trying to look at her stuff on Twitter. I don't know what she is on Twitter, so it's like I don't know how to find her texts, like stuff, because I know like people were like Dana was saying what all the Twitters, what she was saying about her daughter and what was on her IMBD or whatever it's called. But I don't know what is she on Twitter? Like what's her name? What's her Linda Burnell or like are you there? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I just sent it to you. Sorry, I had to switch screens.
I thought I lost you guys.
I just sent you a screenshot because I thought it was really weird,
on
especially
Instagram.
Yeah, hear me out, because I know that you're highly favorable to Monica. I tend to not be. So just hear me out first.
No,
I think it's really sus though that the mom is kind of almost outing herself, that she's got this background in production and TV and she's this journalist and she's award winning. Like she's almost so grandiose in some of those posts to kind of disprove the points that Monica's trying to make. But at the same time, Monica also has those same kind of flavors that her mom is expressing. They're just not expressing in the same way. Monica comes out more like volatile with being like lashing back out at people and getting her feelings hurt really easily. And I feel like if anybody like has background in mental health, it's really typical traits of like, especially daughters who are raised by narcissistic mothers. And so like a lot of that stuff tends to be not necessarily genetic, but it's like environmental learned behavior. Like you're learning to respond and react based on what your environment presented to you. And so I feel like a lot of that kind of stuff shapes how Monica navigates her current groups of friends. So whatever that might be, if it's a positive group of friends, an influential group of friends, like she's trying to find her place. And it's really like out of a lack of maturity, whether it be like intelligent, emotional, like there's variations to it. It doesn't mean that she's like a total evil person, but to me, what it represents is like a lack of like personal insight to her own behavior. And that's what I feel like I don't necessarily want to see that over and over and over, especially when it is so like plotted and calculated, because I feel like that ruins the show.
You think it's calculated with your
mom? With the mom and her. Like it might not be like, oh, you and I buddied up. Like at face value, it seems like that, right? But I think that they're so enmeshed with each other and ingrained with each other, types of like negative behaviors, that they can't help it. Like they literally are outing each other. Do you know? Like if you were really
like you mean outing each other for what? That they're toxic, like, or
their own little plots that they had, you know, like, oh, you were an actress, you know, they had that whole conversation that was recorded, and whether it was recorded because Monica thought she was going to like use it later to help herself, or she thought it was going to be a security
she
or
didn't
safety
record
blanket
it
for herself. So whomever was recording that,
her recording. It wasn't Monica's recording.
But whatever, it was that recording.
It was Tanisha was illegally recording them.
Okay, so that conversation between them though is my point, right? So like that's why I'm saying like whatever reason that came out, but that conversation, like if you listen to what the actual conversation is, where she's like coaching her, and so I feel like they can't help it.
Yes, her mom's horrible.
I just feel like the two of them can't help it but be like that together, because it's all they know.
And well, they need therapy. I think they should need therapy.
Yeah. And I don't necessarily want to see that on the show.
I get it.
Yeah, I'd rather like put it on TLC.
Can you guys see?
I'm not even trying to dig. I'm not even trying to dig at them and say like, oh, put it on Zeus. Put it on TLC.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they should just not have her mom on there anymore unless they're going to go to therapy. Like, it might just because her mom, There's a Manny, Manuel. Hi.
Hey,
Yeah.
Krista. How y'all doing?
Hi. Thank you
I
for coming
can't.
on.
Yeah, I can't stay for
Go
long because
ahead.
I'm at school. Today's the first
Go
day of
ahead.
school, so I'm in lunch. But I saw
Oh,
you were
What?
on, so I wanted to come on real quick to
Yeah.
ask you if your mind has changed yet after seeing last night's part two. If you still don't think Monica is dangerous after we
No.
found out that she was stalking Jen Shaw's cameras, that's
But that
weird.
was, but when was she though? Like, I mean, that's kind of weird. But that's yeah. I mean, when the stuff that she shared was that in Jen Shaw's house. I thought it was like in an office somewhere. Like I don't remember seeing anything come out that was in Jen Shaw's house. Do you guys?
I
Like,
don't remember. Hopefully they clarify
yeah,
that,
it
but
was.
I did want to say about
yeah,
Linda, LD, Monica's mom.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that if they were gonna have an entire segment about her, I think she should have been there to
And she
defend
kind of
herself.
was on Twitter. She kind of was on Twitter. Yeah, I
Oh yeah,
mean,
but I
I
think they
think
should have
like
invited
she was
her.
talking. I'm so horrible with screen share. I have like I guess whatever Nat sent me, but I can't make it big enough for you guys to see it for some reason. I'm like I don't want to mess around too much. But I haven't listen. I haven't changed my mind. I actually feel a little. I actually am more on her side because I don't think that she's dangerous. I mean, Jen Shaw. I feel like whatever that she did, if she did stalker cameras, I don't know if that. I think that the FBI had to have let her do that. I don't think that that's something that she would do on her own with like that's very very illegal, right? I mean very very fucking illegal. um that is dangerous, but Jen Shah was also a very dangerous person, but that's not besides the point. On the show, I think Heather is more dangerous, honestly, because Heather knew about Von Teese. We haven't gotten that far, I know that yet, but I like, do you feel like anything like what makes you think she's dangerous besides maybe stalking Jen Shaw's house cameras,
When I
which I'm
when
gonna
I
have maybe
say when I say dangerous, I don't mean like she's gonna like hurt someone or anything like
right.
that. I'm talking more about the line. I think that the lying is dangerous, like when it comes to like friendships and relationships, like whether they
Agreed.
can work. I think she lies too much. I think sometimes she can't really even help herself. Um,
Right.
I I was shocked that they showed us the footage of her falling down the stairs. I'm glad
Me
we
too.
finally saw that
Me
because remember
too.
we were all wondering what happened with that.
It's
Um,
scary looking to me.
yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm ready for part three. This was a good
Me too.
part. But it really
What do you think
does
about
look
Gary?
like, yeah, it looks like Lisa and Heather and them must have gotten together and like gone over their entire plan. Because did you notice how Lisa was like, play it? Like they were ready to
I
play those
know
recordings and everything.
she's playing illegal. She's also playing illegally obtained like messages, because that's from like Tanisha, who still works for her. See, like that's what I think is also dangerous as well. Like maybe okay, if I can say Monica's dangerous, we also have to say so is Heather, for allowing this to go on and making her like, oh, make sure you like message you record everything and then so I can have it. So just to prove at the end she's Fonzie. I don't know what Heather's plan was to try to get Monica to like, I don't know why she was recording Monica and her mom. It doesn't make any sense. Like her mom literally, yeah, but her mom has defended herself. She said she definitely dropped her off when she was 12. She was going to be a journalist or whatever she said. I can't, it's on Twitter. Let's say I can read it to you, whatever this says, but like she's a journalist or something, right? Monica said, it says about me is a lie. This is her mom. Okay. LD millionaire. What? LD millionaire? Oh my god. Oh my.
You didn't know that the whole time, Krista?
No, I
That's
don't
why
go on Twitter.
everybody's
So I'm an asshole. I don't know why.
That's
I
why
miss
everybody's
everything.
been roasting her mom. Like I
Her
don't
mom's
even
a
feel sorry for her mom. As ugly as Monica has been acting out towards her mom, like on the show, I still don't feel sorry for her mom because her mom's the same way.
I'm
I don't feel.
award-winning journalist.
I don't
Award-winning
feel.
journalist and TV producer. Wait, whoa. I'm so
That's why
sorry.
I wanted to. That's why I wanted to know. Like, are
I'm
you
trying to
like
share it.
close with
I'm trying to
Monica?
share
Do you
it.
communicate with her?
Can you guys
Like,
read
is
this?
this true?
Because
I
to
don't
be
know.
honest,
Hold on.
I
Where
I find her
here,
to
go
be
ahead.
hilarious. I don't take her seriously. I
No,
find her to
she's
be
dangerous.
hilarious. Like when they were
She's
at the
dangerous.
restaurant and she was like, "Look at this beautiful dessert, guacamole." What? I think she's funny.
I think that was
Please,
her way of trying to deflect the conversation. Like she knew Monica was going off,
yes.
just
Yes.
like when they were at Greek Easter. I
Yeah.
think that was her mom's like kind of signal. Monica just wasn't picking up what she was putting down.
But the thing is, they need therapy, not to say one person's wrong or other one's right or wrong. They don't communicate and like figure their stuff out. It's not working what they're doing together. They need another person. They need somebody, a third party, a therapist or something to, communicate what she's
Call
really
me,
saying.
Monica.
So they could get to the bottom of it. But like, I don't know if you can read this. I'm just going to read what's on the screen. I have to read it. I don't know if this is even real. Her mom is LD millionaire. I never knew that. Oh my God, Krista. Everything Monica says about me is a lie or half truth. I never applied, auditioned, not S4 or any other. I'm an award-winning journalist and TV producer. That was the job in TV job in New York City. Okay, a news journalist producer. I already had the job. Reality TV is not my cup of tea. Hashtag blah blah blah. I don't agree. Blah blah blah. They don't know. I don't know what all this is. I'm Monica. I need you. I want to be there. I don't know. I guess that's her and her mom. Like what in the holy motherfucker is she?
She was Anderson Cooper before Anderson Cooper was him.
Huh? What?
That's
I'm so
why
lost.
I wanted to know if that's true. Like, I need somebody to.
Whoa.
I don't have the energy for it.
I'm lost. Me neither. That is a fucking. Oh my God, guys! I'm so sorry. Keep cursing. I'm speechless. Oh my God.
Well,
What is wrong with
So
mother?
going back to that whole conversation where she's like literally coaching Monica, like, you're
Stage
an
mom.
actress, you're this, you're that. Like, that's where I
No,
don't
she's
believe
not.
or trust either one of them. I don't believe or trust either one of them at this point. And so,
But
like, I agree
they're
with the
toxic.
other. Yeah, and that's what drags down the show. Like, I think there's a
They
certain
need
group of
to go to
people that
therapy
like to
and
watch that.
Look, we had
There's
all these episodes without her mom, and we were fine. We don't need her mom on the show.
you know what? If Monica, the only way she can come back for me is if the mom comes.
and they resolve it.
It's
Yes,
they
because
have to resolve it on camera because they have to go to therapy and resolve it. Or like if we're going to see therapy, we're going to see them fighting or something. We're going to see the dirty down. They really need to do it without the cameras. Okay, if they're really going to get back, like if they're real serious. If they're not, then get it on the show. Try to be assholes. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't really want to take it seriously and they want to be on the show and they put it on the show, I'm not going to buy it that they really want to fix their relationship because they don't need us interjecting any longer. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Like it's not healthy for them. It's not healthy for us either because it's like they're going to like really get down to the dirty. The thing is her mom doesn't hear Monica. Monica turns into that little girl again who's like trying to get her mom's attention, trying to get her mom to understand her and turn her mom to like care. And her mom's just like shutting her down. And it's like, get the fuck out of my house then. Like, leave.
I think that they both have issues with respecting each other.
Look at the relationship.
Because I do think that Monica owes that respect just for the simple fact that it's her mother. But I also think her mother needs to respect her as a human.
Exactly.
You remember this, Krista? I was like against Monica coming back because of what she did. Now I don't really care because I feel like she kind of got her karma because I think she's very hurt about what Tanisha did. What Tanisha did by releasing those audios really hurt Monica, and I think that was her karma. So I think she paid for what she did. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but I think that's like that actually shows too. Like that shows you who Tanisha is too. Like that she wasn't really her friend.
Who cares about Tanisha though?
That's what I'm saying. Like so, like she lost this girl as a friend. It's hurtful. Like she actually, and then you got Heather there, but then you got to deal with like. I can't imagine like now you want to be like you're trying to I say now they fix all the relationships right now. Okay, get everything out on the table. This is what they have to do. Get everything out on the table by the end of these reunions. Go through Von Teese. Make sure you clear Meredith's name. Whatever you said these people were saying behind your back, Get over it. Because Jen Shah did much, much worse to ladies before she was a fraud. She always destroyed them behind their backs, and they became friends with her again. And I get two of them are still talking to Jen Shah. I don't know what two they are. I'm just thinking it's Lisa and like maybe who else? There's two. She said two ladies are talking to her from the show. Jen Shah said this, right? So it's like, and I like, okay, so if we watch them go through their like the deep, it's going to be like watching like Jersey again. We don't want to watch the toxic fights if they're not going to get anywhere. Like I said, they need a therapist, a third party to interject and be like, this is how you guys have to fix this, communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, like I said, they don't need us anymore. Oh, I forgot I'm on my camera. They don't need us telling us, you know, watching the shit and making it worse because her mom does is like, and make like go on social media and talking about your daughter like that. Like, I know there's probably worse than that. I mean,
do you watch Potomac?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Candace, like the first couple seasons, she had her mom like highly ingrained in her storyline and everybody had like a huge reaction? It's like they tried a little bit of therapy on the show. People still were not responding. And her mom took a break for like a whole season. We barely even heard of the mom right after she got married. Then we see her like present day every now and then, and it's good because we got less of her. But I think the difference is Candace didn't come on with like this plotting kind of theme back, like this whole backstory of like, I'm here because I was involved in and I did this and that. And I think that also turns people off to Monica. Like, I think that it could have been a storyline, like her family dynamics. But like she entered the chat with all of that other drama and mess and leading with it.
But I mean, like, what else do we want from a housewife though? Like, I mean,
not that. So that's the perfect question.
I mean, like at this point, like you said, it kind of happened. I don't feel like she planned on like. I thought maybe that she would thought that this would help her relationship with her mom if they were like they had to watch themselves back. And like maybe
do something. No. We're talking about two different things, though, Krista. So when you said what you're talking about the mom dynamic still, and when you said, well, what do we want from a housewife? I said not that. And when I say not that, I mean not the I was a troll account. I have a group of friends. They're calling themselves like Gossip Girl or whatever that show is. They're more like Bling Ring. Do you remember the Bling Ring that set up a bunch of like celebrities, got into their circles, and then robbed them? They're more like that. Like that's
how you really. I don't see it like that though.
But that's the tactic.
I mean, I feel like I think because it was about Jen Shah mostly. I know that the things they were saying were immature.
Who cares? Huh? You can't justify the bad behavior with, well, they were worse than me, so why aren't you mad at them?
Did it make them any better when they were sending information to Vonti's account and talking about each other?
No, they're all part of it. Nobody's right. I'm not defending Heather, but I'm saying what Monica did. I've never liked Heather since season 1.
I gotta go, you guys.
Okay, love you.
Bye. Love you all.
I'm gonna put your statement. I just feel like they're Heather also like
that Heather entire cast has studied. If you haven't, like that's what I've been saying since season 1. That entire cast has been off in Salt Lake, and I'm not the only person that said that. When that first season hit, people are like, "Oh, they like basically like picked and choose like storylines that already played out like on other." And so like that whole like Salt Lake is a problem like that. But Monica coming in just took it to like 10.
I know, but I don't know. I feel like,
and that's where I think using the word dangerous, I think people have to agree on the like what dangerous means to them, right? Like like your caller before. It's not dangerous like she's gonna like kill somebody. It's dangerous like it's gonna ruin the show. And people are protective. They're protective of housewives.
Okay, how about this though? How about if they get everything on the table, right? They all like, okay, we know everything. Everything about Vontice comes out. They talk about because they're gonna have to get over it because if Monica stays, we don't want to keep arguing about it because it's really annoying. It's taxing on listening to them on Instagram, having to go back and look at each other's things, and we all like the point is I don't know who tried to do the most or the best or better or whatever. Let's get Vontice out on the table. Like it was, She should have
Okay, let
actually
me
did this.
ask you this. How long do you
Okay.
think it would take you to get over something like that? Because
I
you're
wouldn't be
in
that it
podcast
wasn't
and
I would be actually, I thought I would actually, if it was about, so say it was me, say I'm Heather and this girl, and it was to expose the friend that like literally tried to destroy everything herself, everything.
no, don't be
And then
Heather, be Lisa Barlow.
oh my God, Lisa Barlow, I would tell her, listen, if I was Lisa, shut up, because you don't have a storyline, Lisa. I need to sit down if I'm Lisa.
No, if
They don't
you
need,
were
listen, they all have
Lisa,
gotten over much worse. They've gotten over much worse about each other. Listen, like Lisa tried to she had a hot mic moment. That was a lot in one sentence, right? All the stuff that Angie said about Meredith, they've all talked crap about each other to each other's faces and back. Monica really kind of just did it to Jen Shaw. And maybe thought, I mean, she's very immature when she fights back. I don't like that. You're ugly, you're fat, you're old. Like, she's very immature. And I think she should have like asked me for counsel, because I would kind of think my theory was much better when I said she's a single mother. Then this like girl comes and approaches her, and she gives her a job, and then she doesn't pay her, and then she tries to get her to commit
that's
fraud,
not
and
the
then
story.
like I know
It would be nice if that was the story, but it's not the
my story's
story.
much better. It kind of is like that, but she made what she went about it. What she got really like, she didn't like. She should have just said, "Yeah, they like." I was upset she didn't pay me, and then she wanted me to commit fraud, and I was like, "I'm a single mother. I got 4 daughters." I went. And I told my friend about it. He said, "Don't do it," and it devastated me. Like she was just like, oh, "Fuck this girl." I'm like, Monica, what did we talk about? my my thing was better. Like it sounded much better when you were the victim of Jen Shaw too, because again, I think Black Eye Gate is very dangerous. I'm not going to say dangerous anymore. Black Eye Gate is very indefensible at this point. I don't want to hear any more lies about it. I want the absolute truth,
Yeah,
because if Jen Shaw is starting to get counsel, she's trying to sue Bravo for saying this. So she's dead. She is like, I did not punch her in the face. I did not do it. I don't know why she's saying this. And like the way that they're making it sound, they said her parole can get some kind of like, if she ever got paroled or whatever it is, like when she gets out, she's on parole or something, or house, or I don't know. She can lose that, and because she was on like pre-trial something when it happened allegedly. She was also drinking. Like, she was doing a lot of things she shouldn't have done. So she could like she's saying that if she says that she punched her and like I don't know. I'm only defending Jen on this one thing, because I feel like it's not fair. Like we're over her name, and you're right. I feel like this show. I thought about it. You're right. Without Monica there, though, what would we have done? What would we have talked about? We
I
had
don't know,
Whitney
because we
making
didn't get a chance. We didn't get a chance to go there without somebody's crazy, like made up shit taking over the whole season.
No, you know why? Because every time we tried to do something, the lady started with Monica. They started with her every.
I'm saying without Monica there, we don't know what the other ladies would have delivered.
I don't know if we could have like lived with Whitney's little like stupid things she made up. I mean, Meredith had a podcast with Seth. I remember kind of something like that. I feel like that this whole like Bermuda trip was amazing. And if they were actually really friends, you know what I'm saying? Like if they were actually friends and actually forgave each other for whatever happened before Bermuda, that is what I want to see. I honestly, I don't like when it turns to, like you said, when it turns to like, oh, Heather's got to bring them on the beach and makes it so awful where they're trying to fist fight her in the end. I don't even want to see that anymore. I need them to get through it at the reunion, because without her there, honestly, I want them all to move on from this and see what we can do, because like you said, we didn't get a chance to even see if there's a show, because we went right from Jen Shaw to Jen Shaw's assistant. To that bullshit, like we're still doing with, we're dealing with that. We're still trying to see what Jen Shaw did, and we're like, what, 3 seasons later now? 2 seasons later?
Yeah, it's like, who cares? She's in jail. Pay her debt.
I know. Like, this girl is like, please. She's taken so much time off my life because I couldn't deal with her and her mouth. Like, she made me nuts. But the stuff about Monica's mom, I don't know. I feel bad for Monica both, because I don't like how. I understand, like when I see Monica screaming at her mom like that, it's so desperate. It's like she turns into that little girl who wants her mom to give a crap, and she doesn't. and it's like so awful. Like, and like you said, I don't want to see. I want them to fix it or just not show us, because, like you said, now like like our housewives with Jersey, where that stuff takes over every single season. It's like, stop. It's awful. It's disgusting. It's not even like fun, and like them screaming at each other, "You're fat, you're ugly." They have all magically have forgiven each other all of a sudden. They're all like, "It's okay, Whitney," everything. So now it's like everything that they've forgiven all their fights. Whitney called her a sexual exploiter. Like, everybody's forgiven, and Mary's the only one being real. What do you think about Mary?
Mary? I can't stand her.
Do you think she's dating? I mean,
she's weird.
She's very weird. She threw me off with the son. That threw me off. I mean, like, to my stomach thinking about what she said.
Yeah, that's weird. And to be like so nonchalant talking about it.
Yes.
National syndicated.
I was like, rewind.
That has like the highest views. There's
I'm like,
these.
please.
I don't know. These people are weird.
Why in the world did they air it too? I'm like, rewind. Oh my God, no. Like, take that back, please, Mary. Mary, please take that back. That was like, I was like, oh my God, stop talking. Oh my God, please stop talking. Please stop talking. Oh my God, is she saying this? I don't care. She calls Whitney a racist. Calls Whitney a racist.
Wasn't she the one who said that she doesn't even like to go to 7-Eleven?
She said a lot of stuff. Yeah, she said that she felt
7-Eleven after dark because black people hang out at 7-Eleven. I'm like, excuse me.
I know. She said she goes to a different one because of the area and stuff like that. Listen, like, I feel like the stuff that they said about her in the like all they had to do, they just need to apologize to her just for starting all the stuff, the witch hunt that went on in her life. You know what I mean? Oh my God, are you kidding me? And Erin's not here to block this person, which I thought was awesome.
Oh, I can't see the chat. I'm sorry. I only have my phone up.
All right. It's all right. Somebody made up another thing, and I'm not doing it. Not this week. Yeah. If any of my mods are here, please block this person if I can't get to it on time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know what it's saying, but
I know. I'm trying not to look, and I'm trying not to actually show anything, but it's like hard. I'm trying to figure out how to block this person because I thought I did before and he made up a different one.
Sometimes,
and I don't need people.
When you talk about sensitive subjects, sometimes when you're talking about sensitive subjects like that, I've seen other content creators put their channels on subscriber mode only in the live chat.
That's what I have. Yeah, it is on subscriber mode.
That's a bummer.
I know. I have to because I'm trying to do two things at once, so it's like I can't even do this and try to go on Facebook real quick to get to the chat to block it. But I forget where I was at anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the Mary stuff.
Well, people are allowed to have their opinions, and people are allowed not to agree.
Yeah, well, and I don't like Kansas. I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't know.
I do think that. So going back to who started Reborn. Personally,
I'm listening.
In my inner circle, for real, I don't think I could make up with somebody for doing something like that, teaming up with however many people, and then doing it for more than a couple of years at that point, and dragging me while I'm going through or while I'm attempting to be on a public show and thinking that's funny and that somehow we're going to come back from that.
Right.
I've disowned friends for less than, something as public as that.
I know, but it's they weren't even, I don't know. I feel like they've come back.
They weren't friends. So what is the obligation to even want to?
I think they need to get it all out on the line. They need to get it all out on the I can't get this freaking block.
You see what I mean, though? Why would they be invested in even wanting to build a relationship if they weren't friends to begin with, and then they find out that she's doing all this stuff?
the name. If anybody can go into Facebook and find this person, please. I'm trying to make people. I don't know if you. I guess you guys can't see it. I don't know why, but I'm glad. I guess. But it's just a bunch of shit that I can't figure out how to block at the point. But sorry. I'm trying to listen to, and I don't want to end the stream. So, but I'm not putting up with this today. So I don't know. I thought I made people like. I don't know how to make somebody a mod at this point. I'm really like, I'm annoyed right now. Shut the fuck up, dude. I get like, seriously, I'm gonna lose my mind, and I don't want to end the stream right now. Like, I literally, this is the shit. Like, I have to, like, this is that goes on to my podcast, right? Like, so now I have to edit this stuff out because this goes on the transcript, and you know what I mean? And it's like, now I screw up my shit because I can't pay attention to two different things, and I screw up my live because I don't feel like seeing this shit. And I can't figure out how to block them because I don't know how I can't get into my chat. I did it before, and they just made up a different one. I don't know if people can see it, but it like literally, if they can, it's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, go away. Like, you're a fucking loser. Like, don't make me, and I will expose you, asshole. So stop. If I could figure out how to friggin' do it. Like, these people are like out of their minds, I swear. But what are we at? An hour and 15 minutes? I'm not going to end the stream, but I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. I just don't know how to figure out how to get over to the Facebook side. Like, I don't know if you guys can, but Erin, you're my mod. Please block this person. Thank God. She's the only person that can do it. Can you please block this person, Erin, before I lose my mind and then the stream? Are you fucking out of your mind, dude? I'll post everything you say. I don't hide my life from these people. You do. Like, if you want to run your mouth, I have the stream. Come up here and say something. If not, please somebody block this person because I can't figure out how to do it. Thank you, Aaron. I'm gonna have to make other people mods because I don't know how. Like, because my mind doesn't work like everybody else's. I can't do two things at once. You know? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just letting you do your thing. I'm not even looking at my phone. To me, I'm just like talking on the phone. So
I know that's not the point. The fact that I see it and I'm trying to ignore it, but the shit that I'm going through this week, I don't need to see it. Okay, so
yeah.
And the fact that it's on my freaking podcast, and I don't have time to really edit the shit out.
It's called protecting your energy. Not today, Satan.
Well, I tried, but I don't know how to, like I said, I can't block him, so I figured it out. I can't figure it out. And I did it before, and I guess he figured out how to get back on. And
it's a lot of energy to be like harassing somebody.
It's so crazy, isn't it? I'm a loner. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, I wish you literally would come up here and like call in and say something. Like, really.
It's probably like
I know
a group of six people.
Yes.
And that's how they keep coming back on. They've got 6 accounts.
I guess. Running. I mean, thanks for the views, I guess. I don't know how come I can't. I'm like literally on my own thing. I don't know how I can't do it. I'm like, I'm not my own mod, I guess.
It's the
weird.
Spawn of Vita Von Teese.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing you, Krista.
I mean, honestly, do you want me to tell you who it is? I'll tell you who it is. Nobody believes me.
No,
I can prove it.
I don't know who it is.
You don't want to know, honestly.
I don't want to know.
Don't. I don't know. I guess it can't be blocked. I don't know. Whatever. You know what? I can actually block the comments. I don't have to look at them. What am I doing? I can just do that. All right. I apologize, whoever. If you guys say it, I apologize. But, like I said, we even get to the end? Like, what happened after all that? So, after Mary comes in.
Mary basically, like, talking about her son's sex life, which I think is weird.
Oh, that was so horrible. That was horrible.
And then they kind of circled back around. What did happen after Mary, actually?
I mean, Mary came in, so Mary walks in. I guess Angie said hi to her, but like she just, I don't know. She tells Angie to sit down, that she only likes Angie, but Angie's the only one that can take her forcefulness or something. Heather talked about her house. She said that was worse than calling her inbred. And they did start to like talk about her green carpets, and they basically like clowned her house. And I don't think Heather's being mean about it, but Heather
No,
also is
that's the
afraid.
kind of like that's the kind of teasing I think that Housewives is actually intended for. Like they talk crap about each other's decorations, their yards, their houses.
Yeah. And I think that the son, I think that he had to marry her because like I remember them being some kind of incident where she didn't run away, but the girlfriend wasn't old enough to be staying at Mary's house, so they got married.
Oh.
So they probably are legally married, and I don't know why she just won't stay. I mean, maybe she doesn't know. Who knows? I believe that they're legally married. I just don't understand why she said what she said. It's very strange, like you said. To me, it just makes it that just turned me off so bad. Like in a way, like I can't even the way it makes me feel like I can't even describe the feeling. It's so weird. It's different. It's a weird feeling. It's like I can't unknow that now, what she said. And it's like then I'm like getting the visuals. I'm like, Jesus, Mary. Like I don't need visuals of that. But
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think that was a weird, icky story to tell.
Yeah, I don't know if Mary's coming back. Do we know? I mean, I don't know.
You
What
know what
happened
I
after
found
that?
interesting is that
Yeah,
Mary and Monica both think that they came to the show to save the show. They have very similar like mind, like the way that they think their role on the show. Like Mary thinks she's there to save the show because they needed her, and that's the only reason why she's there. Monica
I know.
went to apply for the show because she needed to save the show. Mary
Right.
only Mary only compliments like the only good thing she can say about Monica. You notice there's nothing personal. She's not like, oh, I like her family or I like the way that she does X, Y, Z. She just goes, well, I think she's pretty.
Yeah,
And it's like, and do you know anything else about her? Do you have any other type of like? Do you say you
Right.
like her, you prefer her, but the only thing you say is that she's pretty.
I know.
And
And I
then
feel like
Monica
that.
likes to give all the digs and negative responses about people's looks. You're ugly,
I
you're
know.
old. Like they're very similar. And
I know.
the only thing that I would like to see is if they do come back, put them in more scenes together to where it's going to end up like dog eat dog. They're going to turn on each other because those type of personalities, only one can exist.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they need to like. I don't want to talk anymore about like Bonte's. I don't want to figure everything out about Bonte's. I don't. Oh my god, I can't get on. I want them to get it on the table. Like I don't. They're gonna have to wait. Probably they're make us wait to the end. I think. You know, like we're not.
For
We're not even
reality
like
Bontes.
that part. We didn't get to that part yet.
Oh yeah,
And
for
it's
the
gonna.
third one.
I guess there's 4 parts, right?
Oh no, there's 4? You're kidding
Yes,
me.
I thought there's 4 parts. Yes.
No, I thought there was
Yeah.
only 3. Are you
I thought there was
sure?
4, but I don't know. I guess not. I thought there was, but
I thought we had
if
gotten so used to 2 parts, like they toned it down to 2, and then this one they said that they're going back to 3 because it's so epic. But if it's 4, I'm going to be really upset.
I think it is. Hold on, maybe 1 second. I'll look. I think I can figure out how to block. Sorry, I think I blocked this person real quick.
Honestly, like I tuned out halfway through because
Yeah,
I was like intermittently listening.
When they were fighting, I didn't want to hear it. Like, like the way I didn't want to hear it. It was just horrible. Like because they're like it did. I couldn't understand what they were doing. All right, delete comment, ban, blah blah. I figured it out. Sorry guys, I figured out how to block this person. You motherfucker! Literally call in and say that shit, you scumbag. Sorry guys, I'll bleep this part. I'm gonna have to edit this whole part out because this guy's on is fucking out of his goddamn mind. Yeah, I guess I figured out how to block it. I don't know. Looks like I did. I'm gonna report it too. But I can when I go to my analytics, I will send you the person who it is. It's like they forgot to like block their email address. Report. Okay. Harassment. Okay. Should not be block. All right. I don't know. Unless he makes up another one now, it should be gone. Hopefully. Now I can. Sorry, guys. Oh, I didn't know you could, R. Good. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, you're gonna hide behind an account. That makes me so. That's what makes it. That's what is worse, because like, you're really gonna hide behind an account. Like, that's what, like, Monica. But like, I didn't do anything to this person for you to do that to me. You know what I mean? Jen Shaw deserved it. But anyway, it doesn't make any sense either. Like, say shit that makes sense. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, you give blowjobs. Okay, you're so stupid. Like, if my husband literally, like, thank God he is who he is, because if not, like, he would have way too much to lose. But like, he would be losing his mind right now. He doesn't deserve that shit. But people are stupid. But yeah, I just don't like the way, like, she was immature with the way they fight back, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess, like, I did tune out because when they were all screaming, like, I think it was Heather was screaming at Whitney, and like Lisa was screaming at Heather, and like Heather and Lisa's like, let me talk, and I don't know, all the explanations for, like, I don't know, like the with Meredith with the husband thing. Like, you said disgusting, like, she said something like whatever to the husbands and the nastiness about Angie. And then Angie called her like, oh, what? She's something with ears, or I don't know what she said about Meredith. Something with, I don't know. She said some really, I don't know. I don't want to pull it up, but like they've really have, like, said some nasty things back and forth to each other behind each other's back. But like, I don't know. I feel like the only way to move forward altogether is to get it all out on the table. Let me see if it's 4 parts, like you said. That's right. I forgot I was doing that. I'm pretty sure it is. Ooh, let me get that out of there. Instagram, you guys still watching? I wish you guys would come over and talk on the other side too, so I could see you. Stupid things going on. All right, reunion. I thought it was 4 parts. Because I was mad when I said that. When I thought it, I was like, "What the hell?" Because listen, like I said, there's no other storyline. We kind of went through it already, right? Like, so what's left besides Von Teese? And they're going to spend all this time on it, and we kind of already, like, heard everything. What they wanted us to hear. 3-part reunion, part 3. Where's part 4? Hold on. Oh my God, I think it is 4 parts. Why am I saying it? Next week. I don't know. I can't see if anybody's in the chats anyway. Reunion part 3. Oh my God, no. Part 4. Season 4 reunion. No, I guess it only is one. Okay. This Real Housewives of Lake City season 4. Oh, yeah. So you're right. 3 parts. Exactly. We do. And the thing is, like, I want everything to be back on, like, on the table. Get everything. I don't want to hear just what Monica's saying. They keep cutting out what the other person's saying. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to, like, you're really going to, like, record somebody, that's cool. Like, do you think that's cool? Like, really? You have Heather saying, go ahead, record her. Like, for what? To show that her and her mom are more toxic than we thought? Like, and then you release it? That's so sad. Like, again, like you said, we don't want to hear any more about this mom stuff. And then you have Tanisha, who's, like, recording her. Tanisha recorded her and then gave it to Heather to play. Like, Heather had it the whole time. Like, why are you pretending you want to be this girl's friend when you know about Von Teese? To me, that's, like, really awful, because I really wish they would. Huh? I wish they would all be friends.
You want to hear my conspiracy on Heather's black eye?
Yes. I think what happened to my eye.
So I think that she found out about the account, like, during that time, confronted Jen about it, and then they got into, like, an argument, and somehow she got the black eye. So whether, like, they scuffled or she got punched, and she's been holding on to it, not to protect Jen Shaw, but because she is going to use it, like, later on for something, whether it was Monica or whether it was just, hey, like, I have this information. Because remember, Angie H had the whole, like, husband troll account, and that was a big story that came out. Like, I just feel like she was going to use the information or pocket it for later on.
Well, I think that Lori chick So apparently, allegedly, this Lori chick. Now I have my alleged banner going. That she was screaming about it was like going and kind of like creating stuff that like telling, calling Jen Shaw basically, and like giving her information. I think she's the one that told Heather to never tell about it. I don't think Jen punched her. My theory is, so I don't know, a couple weeks ago or months ago, remember my eye? I could not record. My eye got really, really, really infected. Like I had something done in my eye, and then it ended up with like glued my eyelids together, and then I got a sty, whatever. My eye blew up for 3 days. It looked just like Heather's eye. I sent pictures to Terry, I think, whatever, and now when I look at Heather's eye, that's what it looks like. It looks like she had something done, and then she wore makeup right away, and like then she got like a sty, and then it got real big. I'm telling you, let me show you I'm gonna find a picture of my eye, and I'm gonna send it to you. It's so bad I don't even show you guys. I couldn't come on for like 2 days, and it looked like I got punched in the eye. I don't think Jen Shaw did it, but I feel like one of the producers made her lie about it or something, or like make up something about it, like make it sound like it's something that really happened. I don't know. I don't think Jen really punched her. I think that the producers are trying to make her think that, or behind actually Bravo and Andy's back. I'm like, somebody's opened the door. Sorry. Come here. Behind Andy's back, because I think they did an investigation. So if Heather lied about this, like, I don't know. Like Jen Shaw, like I said, if that really happened, she could be in a lot more trouble, which is so fucking weird. Terry, remember my eye? Don't you think it looked like that? Let me see if I can find a picture. I'm telling you, you look like I got punched in the eye. I'm not kidding you. But then, like, when you look at her eye, it doesn't really, like, it's not black and blue. It's just swollen. And there's like a story that she hit it on the door, like that somebody pushed the door. Can you hear that like fire thing going off or no?
No.
In the back. If you can't hear it,
No.
right. It's so annoying. Here. Yeah. So I honestly, like, the fact that she's making it sound like something horrible. Jen Shaw's ready to like literally take legal action against her. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know who's making her. If she really punched her, this is like it's so like fucked up. Like the puffiness and bruise. Exactly. Oh my God, where's my pictures? I'm sick. It's so sidetracked. I'm telling you. Oh my God, it should be I think I sent it to him in like Messenger. It looks like we probably should do a side by side because it looked really bad. Let me see if I can get it. Terry, I know I sent it to Terry. Terry, I sent it to you, right? I think I did. I did. All right. So then I'm going your name. Oh my God, that's so annoying. I'm really not that bad with like technology, but like when I'm trying to do this and 2 different things, I can't get to it. Like, I know I could probably get into our thing and look through our pictures like easier than doing it this way, but let me see. I mean, I'm telling you, I didn't even think about my eye until the other day. Come here. I know you want to be on camera. Come on. Oh my God, what are you making that thing go off for? I don't know. And like, to make it a storyline all this time, it just kind of makes me mad because I want to get over it. Like, I don't understand why we're still like, why is she making this a storyline? And what producer said to do that? Say hi, Momo Kitty Love. Say hi, baby lover. Hi. What are you doing? I missed you. I'm sorry I had the door shut. I'm sorry. She was like, she loves being on camera. I think, I don't know. What are you doing with your ears? I gotta put something in your ears. You're on camera. Say hi. Say my little Momo Kitty. She never grew, I don't think. Like, when she was so tiny when I got her, she barely grew. She's so cute though. But listen, I think Mary, I don't know. I think they're all coming back. But I just really think that they need to get everything. I don't want any more, black eye stuff going on. I want the truth, like, because like you said, it's getting toxic, and I don't want this like toxic. I don't want it to get toxic. Jen Shaw made it pretty bad. Like Jen Shaw made it like really like toxic before she left, and then we kind of got over it. And then like I just feel like the Bahamas was like, If they were real friendships in the Bahamas, I'm all for them coming back and being all friends. I would be able to get over. I don't know. I just don't think, what she did was that bad. Unless we see her saying some stuff. I'm still looking through the pictures, Terry. I thought I sent it to you, but I don't know. I'll have to find it later. It's like I'm through it now. I can't find it. But I don't think Mary's coming back because I think Andy pretty much I don't know. How do you come back from that? Did anybody say anything on Twitter about what Mary said about her son? Did anybody even talk about it? It makes me feel so strange.
Oh, yeah. The whole Twitter was talking about how weird that she is.
Really?
And if
oh my
you weren't
God.
saying how weird she is, you were being accused of being racist. Twitter's like nuts.
I know, and I think Reddit.
Twitter's
I go on
nuts
Reddit
these days.
Yeah, and I think Reddit is its evil twin. Twitter's evil twin. Reddit is so much worse. It's just as bad. Yeah.
It's like either or. There's no in the middle of just people having a opinion. You either agree or you don't.
Yeah. I don't know. And her mom going after her on social media, it's so horrible. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they can fix it, but I don't think they need to fix it in front of us. I don't think they, if they're not going to take therapy seriously, then she needs to not come near her mom or have her mom on the show. I disagree with people that think that her mom should come back. Her mom had a chance to she has Twitter to defend herself.
Well, this isn't the Real House. This isn't the Real Housewives and their moms. This is Real Housewives, and yes, they're family, but when your family member overtakes center spotlight, it's too much.
I know. Yeah. And get toxic. It reminds me of Jersey again, family drama. It gets so bad, and it's that they just have to get off camera. There's Judgy Cat. You see Judgy Cat? See, they know if they get off camera and just take care of it because Teresa and Joe are never going to fix it. So we're not going to be able to enjoy Jersey. And we finally got rid of the criminalistic behavior. Jen Shah's away, and we're still literally fighting over shit about Jen Shah. It's really angry. Can't climb over there. Go over here, Judgy Cat. So anyway, I know I can't find it. I thought I had it. I have so many pictures. It's too much for me to go through, but I don't know.
How many selfies do you have?
Oh my God. Can I see? Let me see. My phone is probably the one I should look at, right? I don't take them with my laptop. So if iPhone tells you, right? Hold on. It does tell you.
How many selfies do you have?
But don't they include, they think selfies too, or Kel, stop calling me. I'm live. My friend's trying to call me. I'm live. Kel, I'm live right now. Yeah. Go in the chat. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'll call you when I'm done.
Are you okay? Do you want me to come with you?
No, I'm good.
All right, love you. Bye. She's pregnant, so that's why I answered. She usually, and she's pregnant, and literally her husband works with mine, and I just want to make sure she didn't want to go by herself. But I was very grossed out about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's honestly the only friend I have left at this point. She's been my friend for a long time, but I don't know. I probably told you about the other situation, but that's just weighing so much on me that if I wasn't dealing with the other situation, I would be able to deal with what was going on in the chat. The last time I laughed about it. This week, I just can't. I just can't, I've been through enough. I don't need it. I don't do anything to anyone, I really don't. I don't hurt anybody, I help everyone. That's my problem. But it's I don't want that to change me. It makes me mad.
Don't overextend yourself, son. You gotta take care of you first.
I know, and I don't know why I wasn't. That's the problem. I thought I was. But I don't know. I don't know, me helping somebody the way I was. I don't guess I could do it different. I just feel the universe checked me big time, I guess.
Yeah.
Big time. But
did you
I just don't feel
something? Oops.
Huh?
Sorry. Did you mention that you were going to start reviewing another show, or were you soliciting for another show recently? Is that what I recall in
Oh,
your?
see now next week. So after Salt Lake City, what comes? I think it's Jersey, right? So I'm gonna need to do something on Wednesdays. I'm not talking
Do
about
you
Jersey.
watch
So
VPR?
Vanderpump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Vanderpump. Yeah, but I also was Southern Hospitality. I thought maybe I'm definitely doing Vanderpump, but I can't remember. I know it's like coming soon. I
Is
definitely,
it
I
Vanderpump on
definitely,
Tuesdays?
I think it's got. I'm not sure. I forget.
I thought
So
Vanderpump was in the beginning of the week, like on a Tuesday night, because that
it
could be
might
your
be.
Wednesday.
Yeah, and then Southern guys. If you don't watch Southern Hospitality, it is Vanderpump from it's just like the beginning of Vanderpump. It's like watching it and getting so excited for the show again, excited for the people. There's a Schwartz and Katie. There's a Jax. There's a Jack. Oh my God! I'm telling you, I'm telling you. And then on Southern Charm, Taylor is dating Gaston, who's on Southern Hospitality, because they're all in Charleston, and it's a mess. Like, if you guys don't watch Southern Charm, do you watch Southern Charm? You do, don't you?
I watched the first season, and then I wasn't really that into it, so I haven't really like picked up
It
season
was
2.
heavy.
I love Leva, though. I
Me too.
do really like Leva. I like her on Southern Charm. I think that she's like just enough on there without
Do you watch?
overdoing it.
Yeah. Go with Southern Hospitality. You're gonna love her. She's awesome. I didn't like her on Southern. I thought on Southern Charm she was a
Nobody
little judgy,
did.
but that's not because it's not her like vibe. She's a boss girl.
Exactly.
Like, she is a boss bitch. She is a boss bitch.
Exactly.
She's at her job.
And I
Like, she
appreciate
like
her
runs the
husband.
clubs. Huh?
I appreciate her husband too. He like gives her like the space
Yup.
and
You never
the
see him.
whatever she needs to do, like her thing and shine. I really like that.
She runs like 4 or 5 of those restaurant bars, and they're the highest. Like, she's a boss, but like, she really is it. And she's there. She's running them. It is like watching Vanderpump, but she's friends with them. So it's like she fires and hires, switches like restaurants, and like this one comes back here, and then it's crazy. It's Vanderpump all over. It makes me excited because
I
it's
want
like
to move to
messy and
Charleston now.
you live in Charleston?
That town seems like it's popping.
It is now. I was like, wow, I never knew that was where all they hung out at. Like, we're at Levis bars. I didn't know that Charleston had it like that. Like, you know. But listen, it was
like
really
a mini
on
WeHo.
Yeah, but if you guys know who Shep is on Southern Charm, like, I guess you don't know what I'm talking. Like, so basically at this BravoCon, he blacked out the entire time. He's almost 40. He's the one that was with Taylor. He's been on the show forever. So during the reunion, he said he was like, he admitted that he had stopped drinking. He's like crying almost. Basically, like, he's like, this is like an intervention I'm doing for myself kind of thing. So it was pretty heavy. It was pretty good though. And I was kind of glad that he did it because everybody was kind of, after BravoCon, something happened. So if you watch the reunion for Southern Charm, it'll explain what I'm saying. But a lot of things happen there with other people that he doesn't remember. And like MJ talked a lot of shit on him. Like, he like yelled and hurt somebody. He doesn't remember. So basically they stopped talking to him after BravoCon, but we don't know that because it's not filming, right? But I was crying because when he said that he didn't remember and how scared that was, it scared him because he doesn't know what happened. That happened to me twice. And that was like the last time that I did Xanax. And it was like in 2018. And I don't remember, but I know what I did was so dangerous. I could have died. I'm so lucky to be alive. It scared me. I just can't do them anymore. Like, I did them for years. But like when he said that, I felt like I knew exactly what he felt. And it's like, you really will never, he really is, it scared him because like he could have ended up in jail. He did some crazy shit. And if he did not have his friends with him, he probably would have gotten hurt in jail or something. They were like babysitting him the whole time. He's 40 years old. Taylor was crying.
You don't want to get picked up in Vegas because if you don't end up in jail, you'll end up in the psych ward and they hold you here.
I know. And he had to fly on a plane. he had to do panels and stuff, and like, I don't know. You're gonna burn yourself. Get down. She's crazy. Yeah, but I mean, so like, I don't know what to say really. Like, I don't know how. I guess I don't know why I can't. What I'm trying to think is like, look at the way you guys are looking at the Monica thing and all. Like, I just can't for some reason. I feel so bad for her. I don't know. Maybe because I'm kind of like her a little bit. I guess I don't know. I feel bad for her because I feel like she didn't project herself. She didn't, she wasn't her best self with this whole thing. Like I said, she could have played it like I said, like, real sad, don't be screaming and yelling. Like, she was, she didn't pay me. I have a child, like I have kids. I didn't get, I thought I had a job. Then Jen Shah was saying something like she wasn't friends with her. So she just was there because of her husband. Her husband knew Coach.
Yeah.
But she hasn't seen her husband in 10 years.
No, what it is that I think she was introduced to them because I mean, you don't get on Twitter or Reddit or any of this stuff. So I feel like you have holes in some of the stories that have already been proven to be true, which is like the husband, which I'm assuming is some kind of like, he's probably like a handyman or a contractor or something in that world.
What is the big deal with it?
It's not a big deal. The thing is that Jen Shah and the husband were looking for somebody in that field, and they used an app called Thumbtack. And I know what Thumbtack is because I use it all the time for my home stuff.
Okay.
And,
right.
And when the husband responded to go do the bid on the job, Monica was like, oh, like she figured out it was Jen Shah. It was the Shahs, and knew who they were. And went with the husband to go to the bid for the job so she could meet them.
Oh, well, like
how originally she met them.
So is that something wrong with that though? Like, that's the crazy thing about it. Like, all this is so irrelevant. It's so fucking irrelevant. Like if you knew,
like if someone's wife showed up and they were like, I just came because I wanted to meet you.
Yeah, but didn't she say? I think Coach said you could. Like Coach said, bring her over. Bring your wife over. But the thing is, Jen Shah wasn't a star back then.
That's like secondary to like just overall,
yeah.
Like when she says like, I didn't even know
who Jen Shah was. How did Heather?
She had one story that said she didn't know who Jen Shah was when she met her. But at the same time, it's like, you kind of did, or else you wouldn't have asked to go with your husband on a random bid
Jen Shah
for a
wasn't
job.
on TV. But Jen Shah wasn't even on TV back then. That's the weird part about this. She hasn't been with her husband.
Why would she want to go over there?
That's what I mean. Like, where was Jen Shah doing 10 years ago? I don't know who the fuck Jen Shah was. That's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all weird. Everything doesn't make sense. And I just don't trust. I don't trust anything she says at this point.
So why does it? All right. So then let's figure out, how did Lisa meet Meredith? How did Meredith meet Heather? How did
Lisa's been in the Bravo world for years.
Okay, but how did she meet? Like, so how did they all meet though? Think about it. We have to go into all that.
Lisa was already running her company, and she said that she knew Meredith and her had been friends already for like 10 plus years when she originally like pitched the show to come to Salt Lake. Lisa was friends with Beverly Hills. Lisa was friends with Shahs of Sunset. Lisa was because of her party business.
Exactly. So that's think about it.
Planning stuff.
And then how about Tanisha? Also, like, so it's the same thing. Like, she met. Well, she's friends with Tanisha. Tanisha's Jen's assistant, doing Jen's hair. Like, I know she has all the ways how she met Jen Shah, but the thing is, why does it matter how they all met, right? Nobody's lying about it. Why do we know how they met?
Well, I think Monica was lying about it. And it's her intention of why she sought him out.
Yeah, to get on TV. It's because she wanted to be friends with somebody who was supposedly on TV, but I don't remember 10 years ago, Jen Shah.
But see, that's just fundamentally where like the two groups of people who are either one way or another with her, they just don't agree.
Yeah. I agree. I know. They're all using Monica. I know. It's just crazy. Like, if we look at it from a production standpoint, say that Lori lady was hyping her up. I mean, it was. I don't think that anything was real. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the fakeness behind becoming friends with her in Bermuda, but knowing you're going to expose her in the end. Like you said, I just don't like that at all. I feel like if, I don't know, if you were like all going after her to be just take care of whatever it is you hate this girl for, and not just like, I don't know why they don't like her. But I mean, this whole thing, like the Von Teese, like I need more proof. Like we were screaming at her again, like the stuff with her mom, toxic. That's not her fault. No, it's both her mom and you know what I mean? It's not the first time we've seen a toxic relationship on it, you know? Again, we still have an ex-husband that is pretty hot. We have an ex-boyfriend, a mistress husband that we haven't really like dug into that I don't know. Like and then like, I don't know, she's interesting. She's pretty. Like Mary said, she's very pretty. I just feel like it's going to be, if we don't take care of this whole Von Teese or whatever they're so upset about, then it's going to be horrible to watch. Like, I don't want to watch next season because it's just, I don't feel like dragging it on. Like you said, let's get rid of this Von Teese thing. I'm so sick of it. Tanisha should not be working for Heather. If that's the case, then I don't want to hear that they can't be around Monica, because Tanisha is just as disgusting. All she was a follower, and Monica was friends with her. You jump from Jen Shaw, then you go to Heather, and then you decide to record people. Stop recording people, everyone. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, let's just like try to be friends, because if we have to do this thing where you make them all meet at somewhere where they have to go out to eat somewhere, they have to make up places for these people to go, and they make up games at the table because they don't want to hang out with each other in real life. So we can't get shit. So production makes them have these events that were like horse shit, like the one with the shake and the milk, because they don't want to hang out with each other. So Bermuda would be amazing if it was real, if they actually really liked her and they all really wanted to get along, because I thought that was fun and like, I don't know, a good place to like air out all your bad energy, you know, instead of making it like the Bermuda Triangle. They could have like really just let's hash it out here. Maybe not even hash it out. Maybe Heather just get the fuck over it. And maybe Monica say, yeah, I was Von Teese. I didn't talk about any of you ladies. I'm sorry for screaming at you, Meredith, that we were in end friendships with Meredith over. Still haven't seen those DMs. Still don't know where that came from. Anybody Twitter? Did you see anything about like Von Teese and the other ladies? I mean, if you have, I've never seen anything about the other ladies. And all the DMs that Von Teese was sending Dana Wilkie for other people to like expose were about Jen Shaw. Nothing was about the other ladies, you know.
They showed them. They've been blasting that stuff all over Twitter and Reddit.
What about Von Teese?
About what they've been saying. Like that's why the other ladies are so upset.
Is it from Monica though?
Because are you ever going to prove that it's from Monica if they all had access to the account? No.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know what they were blaming. Like, what they blaming? Like, where is
she already said she had a part in it. That's enough.
Who?
Monica. She already said she was one of.
She had a part. Yeah, she created Von Teese. Yeah, but she's not lying about it. Nobody's lying about her being Von Teese. Maybe she was the main person of Von Teese at this point. Show me where Von.
She's only not lying about it now.
She's not. No, she
wasn't forthcoming when she came on the show. She was so forthcoming about her old affair 10 years ago. Why wasn't she forthcoming when she first came on and was like, "Oh, and by the way, I've been following you guys for 4 years"?
I think that production told her not to. When she told production about it, I think they told her not to. I think they told her because she. Well, Heather should have
said it in the beginning, and then we wouldn't have been here we wouldn't be here at the end.
Why didn't we just pay attention to the cease and desist from last September that showed us that she was Von Teese? It wasn't hard to find. Like, we knew about it.
Who did that go to?
It went to Jen Shaw. Well, Jen Shaw sent it to all the ladies and Bravo, and then Dana Wilkie had a copy of it. She posted it. It was like last September.
To all the other housewives too.
No, Heather didn't tell the other housewives. I don't know. They should. I don't know if they paid attention to it. I don't know. I don't know how they didn't know. Like Monica said to production, of course, because of the cease and desist, they know about it. Like they all knew about it. It wasn't hard. Bravo had a copy of it.
Bravo should have said something, but I don't think the individual ladies knew.
I think they told her not to. Just like they told Heather not to say anything about the black eye. And I think it's that Lori chick And I think that's why I think she gets fired, that Lori chick. I'm trying to go on Twitter. Remember, she was screaming about Lori told me I did good when her and her mom were fighting. The production. She's talking about the lady that's in production.
Oh,
Monica
somebody
and
in production.
Yes. But apparently, allegedly, she's in trouble for, like, I don't know, I guess creating stuff that's, I guess that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Somebody should do a deep dive on the production teams and their histories.
I know. I think that's a good idea, actually. All right. So I'm on Twitter.
Because honestly, like, wasn't it Below Deck not too long ago that came out with the whole thing too about, I think it was Below Deck. Wasn't there, it was somebody who worked either in editing or like behind the scenes, because it wasn't a cast member, but that was arrested or had some like child abuse allegations. Like they just, I'm like, who's vetting these production teams? And like, do they do background checks on their own people? Do they ensure that, like, do they have a code of ethics that they follow when they're doing these shows?
I mean, I feel like, honestly, after what happened with Below Deck 2, with the situation where production had to step in and say, you know what I'm talking about?
What a mess it makes for everything. And then Bravo ends up taking like the bigger visible.
Reality Reckoning should have been, it has space to like have conversations, but the way that, like, you know, Bethany was going about it, I think there's room for like to change some things. Maybe not everything she was saying, but like I think there's definitely room for them to all decide, like, there's got to be some other things that have to change, like, because if this Lori chick was jumping in and creating stuff behind the scenes, and then we're not watching real shit, it was all fake to you. You know what I mean? I knew that Jersey was all fake because they got shit going on in real, like, they're not saying, and they're like productions, like I said, like production, what are they? Like the 8th housewife or 7th housewife, and we're like the exes. We're like the ex-girlfriend and ex-husband of them. The production's the other housewife, and we're the exes that try to, like, you know, like we love to hate it. You know what I mean? Like we try so hard, like, and they just F us all the time. Like we're ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriends of them. Monica going to
I think so. I think that the production teams need to be vetted a little more. They need to sign some sort of code of ethics that's in line with what NBC, Universal, Bravo have as far as their standards to shows that they directly produce or executive produce or whatever, right? Because when I don't feel like Andy's response of like, that's not us, or Universal's like, that's not us, that's this, and they try to distance themselves because they're not direct employees or they're contract workers. I don't, I feel like that's a lazy answer and a lazy excuse to not take responsibility. And if they really wanted to kind of spearhead change in this world or in this space of Bravo world, reality TV, whatever, there's different ways to go about it. When you sign your contracts with these teams and when you hire on and you're putting your bids out for these contracts, you could put an MOU together, a memorandum of understanding that says your staff will conduct themselves in an ethical manner that includes, that it prohibits, that blah, blah, blah. Right? Because if not, then I would be, if I was the head of NBC, I'd be like blasting them. I mean, I feel like you can tell because I think you're the one that brought it to my attention who the current producers are for Salt Lake this season. And I know that that can change every so often. When I went to their credits, to Shed's media thing, the difference, so the reason why I kept bringing up Paris in Love was because Paris in Love season 1 was really superficial in my opinion. It didn't really like paint a picture of like what was going on. But when but if you look at Paris in Love season 2, it was not produced by Shed Media. It's a totally different production company, and you got a totally different picture painted of that family. And I think that had Shed would have continued with them, like we wouldn't have seen as in depth like the human parts of what's happening in the Hilton family. Yeah. And I think that was a really, like, whomever is the executive producers or the people that greenlight those shows, like I think that was really smart of them for them to change production companies, because if this is what we got from Shed Media from the salaciousness, the lies, the scandal stuff. I can't imagine how Paris's story with her first child would have played out with under that production team.
Yeah.
Like, you're counting on these production teams to be the voice.
I know.
These people.
Sorry. I know.
Like, yeah, editing. I don't know if editing falls underneath the same company. Like, I don't know how all of that works because I am not in this world.
I know.
But as a consumer.
Yeah. I wonder if Shed does Miami. Look at the difference. You know what I mean? Look at the like you could actually see the difference between Shed and Evolution. Like, it's not. And then, like you said, I don't know. Like, I thought that. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know too much about it. I just what you're saying. It's just wow. Like, and the fact that, like, I don't want to see it's if it's not real, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to think that you have something going on that, some secret, like, behind the scenes, because I get into watching them get along in the Bahamas. That's what I want to see. Like, have some cotton candy arguments. I don't want to know that Heather had this, this thing behind her back, that this thing was hanging over their heads and everything wasn't really real. They weren't really friends with her. Like, she did, you know what I mean? And, like, the way that they talk and fight with each other, like, I don't know. It kind of F's everything up, because the way they're handling it, it's like, this is true. Like, if they really held this black eye thing, then they had this investigation. Like, how do you do all that? And if she's really going to sue you for saying it, why are you dragging it out? Dragging it out is the worst thing, I think, too, on top of the other stuff. I don't know. Am I making sense? Because I don't really, I'm like, I was trying to look up my app.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. But Bravo, babe, I'm wondering if you know what production company produces Miami, because Miami does have that really humanistic component to it. And I don't think it was just about Gertie and the challenges and her going through a cancer story, because I think each one of them have been also have had their own unique stories and has played out really well on Miami, in my opinion.
Okay, wait. Why does it not tell me who the production team is? I mean, so yeah. The thing too with Anna, like, that they had to approve Anna coming back. You know what I mean? Like, because she was a housewife that got fired, right? So it's like, I kind of wonder why. I don't know. I don't really like her. I don't know. I feel like that was introducing, like, hold on, let me see this. Does it tell me where
it was an attempt to introduce some drama, but it backfired. It backfired big time.
Country. Oh my God, I'm like Real Housewives of Miami. I'm looking at the Wikipedia. It doesn't tell me who the production team is.
You want to know why I think Anna backfired so heavy? It's really tied into what we're speaking to. It's because Miami has done such a great job of developing each character that regardless if they have conflict with each other, we all still have a deep liking for the cast. And to see somebody come in and spew like garbage like that, and it really was hateful, the things that she was saying, regardless if you directly care for one of the cast or not, people were like, no, not on our watch, we're not doing that here. And it backfired.
I know.
I mean, even Julia to step to her good friend Adriana is a big deal. To say, like, hey, you were wrong.
Right. And exactly. Like, I'm really enjoying that. I'm enjoying it, but I'm like, because we can literally, Julia's calling Adriana out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they still do rally around each other. You know what I mean? Like, and then, like you said, to bring something in like that for like, and Adriana to kind of like ruin that for like, because I think she got Nicole to do it. So it's like, I don't want them to introduce any more toxic stuff, because we're enjoying what's going on with Miami right now. Like, the way they're all like, so much more like, Gertie, it's so nice to see how Russell's so good with her. It's nice to see Nicole and her family and her building houses, like seeing all that other stuff. I want to know what's going on with Alexi and Todd. I love seeing her looking for a house with Frankie. And then you're going to bring somebody in just because you were giving somebody else tough love. They were giving Lisa tough love, That's it. They were friends with her, trying to explain something to her, and then they make it into this and make it something that it's not. Like they weren't trying to get you.
And to be honest, like Lisa, sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead.
To be honest, like Lisa, I think needs that, and she needs to have everybody needs that balance in your friends where they're not totally tearing you down and cutting you to the white meat. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you need somebody to still tell you, hey, girl, you gotta wake up. It's living in the past. Yes. We gotta move forward. I know that stuff hurts because they're constantly taking jabs back and forth, but you gotta have a group of friends. I think everybody needs a group of friends like that.
Well, that's the thing. With me, I don't when I talk about the housewives stuff, I'm literally with Teresa, I'm telling you behind the scenes, Dolores is her friend. Dolores is going to always be on her side, but behind the scenes, she's telling Teresa, look, you know what I mean? That's what a real friend is. I do the same thing. I don't literally sugarcoat shit for you. I'm your real friend. If you're fucking up, I'm telling you you're fucking up. And I'm very loyal to you. I have your back in public. But if you fuck up, of course I'm telling you behind your back. I'm not going to and that's kind of a problem, I guess, with my friends. But I'm not going to sit there and if you're doing something really effed up, that's going to hurt I'm not going to be like Craig says, I'm not going to be in that, if that car's heading off the cliff, I'm not going to be in that car with you anymore. You're in a car that's heading for a cliff and I don't want to be in a car with you any longer, And it's I can't just, I don't know. And so you watch Southern Charm, the reunion, basically Shep is I'm going to he's going to get help. He's not going to drink anywhere. And his friends are look, dude, they're being his real friend in the moment, telling him about himself. And that's what he needs. That's what, that's what we all need. But you need a friend like that. Definitely. I would not have a group of friends that we couldn't, call each other out when we're fucking up. That's what keeps you honest and keeps, and protect yourself
in a caring way, not
yes.
Not in a
but see, that's what
crazy way.
Lisa. I think Larsa realized that Lisa's not listening to anything, but they were trying to tell Lisa. I don't think doing it on camera was really but they were trying to tell her, look, we care about you, Lisa. We're telling you this stuff because we love you. And she turns it around and car shames a maid. Then we find out it wasn't even the maid's car. She rented it. What the fuck? Lisa, you look like the Cowardly Lion. She does on Watch What Happens Live.
No, don't you dare talk about her hair. Her hair was done by IGK Salon. IGK is the bomb. I stand IGK all day, every day.
What? That's where she goes?
Her hairstylist is one of the IGK reps in New York. They have an IGK Miami, IGK Salon, New York, and they're going to open one here in Vegas.
Well, the thing is, she was making fun of Katarina's teeth, and her teeth look horrible too. Her teeth don't look great either. I don't know. Her outfit on Watch What Happens Live, she was wearing she just really, Lisa's been turning me off lately. She just does. I don't like the way that she treated Gertie. I don't like the way that she's acting all high and mighty all of a sudden. You're not, you got to sit the hell down. Take a couple seats, Lisa. Because now you have your dude paying for half your rent. That's nuts. Why are you, I don't understand. I don't think she can afford I think he pays half her rent. So what are you going to do if you break up with, you know what I mean?
I feel like Lisa needs to build a business doing master classes on how to get your lifestyle funded. How to get your lifestyle funded.
Seriously.
That is impressive.
Honestly, if you know what? If I want to look at it that way, yeah, you're right. Because I said this with Lenny. I said she knew And she said because of the prenup, she literally stayed with him. She forced herself on him. She made him so he would literally get so annoyed that he would screw up and like he did the hot mic moment. I think she pushed him like, we're still great, right? There's no way she didn't know. So she literally pushed to the last minute because she knew that prenup was going to screw her up. But she made it so he had to like literally like he was so annoyed. He wanted to get away from her so bad that he fucked up on camera and she got him. Because
I don't think so.
I don't know
think Lisa's that calculated. You know what
No, I
think
do.
Lisa's,
Yes,
you know,
because
you
she's
know
not.
who Lisa reminds me of?
You think she's that stupid? Who?
No, I think Lisa is literally like that friend who is just always in distress, and there's always somebody to swoop in and save them. And it's not necessarily like calculated; it's just their personality. And you can either deal with it or you don't. Like, I don't generally have friends like that because they usually annoy me.
Yes.
Lars is a little more independent and I think a little more planned.
But she's also that's the Lisa, that's the friend that Lisa has. That's that friend. Larson knows everything that she doesn't. She's not going to sit there and say anything to Lisa because she knows it's not going to do anything. But Larson's smart with her money. I think Larsa lives beyond like way underneath her means. I think her and Marcus are very smart with her because she said, look, I live way below my means. I'm not going to lie. I have it good. She's got a good thing with him. Now he's there. They both, they realize that their kids are privileged. She's like, are my kids spoiled? I am starting to really like Larson now. Seeing her with Marcus on Watch What Happens Live and the show, I was very wrong about the two of them. I said there's no way he's going to marry her. He's there for the moment. He's all about it. He said within less than a year they're going to get engaged. And she like she does. She lives me on. And he said, yeah, her OnlyFans is popping. He says, on camera. I was like, yeah. Huh?
For the feet pics?
I don't know. I listen. She does more than that. I went on it late when she said she made that much money. I had to go on OnlyFans and see. She
is she full on Denise Richards?
Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't want to send anything to you, but I don't understand.
Don't send it to me. I don't want to see anybody.
I don't understand why they
is she full on Denise Richards?
No, but you can pay for things to be removed, but I don't understand why they take these pictures. They're horrible pictures. I don't understand.
Is it like Playboy or something?
It's just not like I don't know. Did you ever go on like what's it called? Like I don't know, it's Backpage and stuff, or like Craigslist.
Is it like Playboy borderline hustler mag?
No. What, the nudity part? Yeah. But the way to get onto it, it's like very crazy. It's just crazy to me. It's fucking nuts. I don't understand. But listen, hey man, if people are gonna pay you they pay you for anything. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna start selling my toes. I went and bought a whole box of fake toenails, like press-on ones. And I'm gonna paint them with jewels.
You don't even have to. They want your feet ugly.
If you're like fancy,
they don't want them like that.
I'm gonna change my toenails every day.
No, listen. They want them dirty.
Spray tan my feet.
No, they don't want them like that. They want them dirty and nasty, and we call it Camden feet, missing chipped toenails and shit. Some of them want that. Some of them are so strange. This other guy wants you to blow smoke into a bag and send it to him, and he pays for it.
I lost both my big toenails recently after BravoCon. You guys think I'm lying? I told a story.
You could lie and say you're like
in the ER.
Ew.
I ended up in urgent care after BravoCon, you guys.
I had, remember you did?
I did.
One in New York.
From having blisters on my feet from walking so much in like the wrong shoes to where I lost my big toenails.
I put my head on the door and got a concussion. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you were. I was in the group chat. I was at the BravoCon in New York, and I opened the door. I opened the hotel, and I thought it was going to be very heavy, and it was a light door, and it had whacked me in the head. I got a concussion. I was walking around talking to people. I was talking to the group chat because I got scared. I couldn't remember what was going on. They were trying to tell me to get to the hotel. I had to leave. I left Caroline's to go to happy hour down at where Ryan Bailey was having a happy hour. I didn't even know, like, I wasn't friends with him or anything. I wanted to get out of where I was and leave those people. And then I hit my head, and then I had to find my way back to our Brittany's hotel room so George could come pick me up. Like, I was walking up and down New York. The thing is, if without that BravoCon is expensive. I really hope he brings it back to New York, because you don't even need the tickets. It is so much fun outside. Like, everybody's doing things all around BravoCon. So I was trying to go to DC, but I don't know if I'm going to make it because of what happened. I don't have the funds at this point. I mean, I don't want to, I'll tell you in a troop tap, but like, I have to, yeah. But I'm trying to get Brav Brothers. I don't know. I think they're coming to New York soon. I think in like a week or two. I might go up to see them. I don't know. I wanted to come to DC, but I just, at this point, my head's not even like, But anyway.
There's always next time.
I know. I wish I flew. I want to try to, like, see, the thing is, I don't like to do stuff like that by myself. It's crazy. Oh, here's Larja.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey, you guys. How's it going?
I am good. How are you? I was wondering where you were.
It's my
I'm sorry.
birthday. It's my birthday. Somebody in here.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
Happy birthday.
It's my
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thank you. I was at work.
Birthday.
Can we
I
sing to
appreciate
you?
that. Huh?
Can we sing to you?
Of course.
All right. You want to sing with me, Endo? You want to sing?
Oh, I just did. I did the
I was going to do a whole
happy
thing. I was going to
birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh my God, yes, I was. It was horrible. But
I even did a
what
little shimmy and a little dance for you.
are you doing for your birthday? Are you doing
Well, I
anything?
just got done with the work meeting, and now I'm trying to get to the beekeeper. Hi, beautifuls. Thank you. I want to go see the beekeeper, the John Statham movie, and then have cake with the boys, and nothing like super spectacular. It's interesting. The older you get, the less you need to do. The younger you were, you want to party,
right?
Huh?
I like doing it with your family, like just with your family, like doing stuff with them.
Yeah, that's all I really want, is to be with
Yep.
my fellas and my people. Yep.
I love pictures. I love watching you with them. Like,
Oh, right on.
Oh, you guys light up together. Like, you really
Yes,
do.
we do. We totally vibe on each other. I love it.
I love your selfies. I'm like, I love them. Like, it makes me really happy.
Well, I just did some more
I'm like,
for my
look at
birthday,
that.
so I'm gonna put them up.
Gorgeous.
Huh?
Are you younger than me, aren't you?
Huh?
Are you younger than me? You don't have their age.
No, I'm
I think
old.
No, you're not. You can't be older than me.
Let's just say that today my ARP card starts working, y'all.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's why they keep sending it to me. They want me to get 10% off.
I have it too. I'm like, hold on. I just
They're sending me damn ARP cards. I told them to keep their shit.
Well, see, because I look at you have a son that's younger, so I'm like, you have.
Yeah, no, I was a geriatric pregnancy.
So is my stepmom had my sister at 36.
Yeah,
So.
I had my first son at 39, my second son at 44.
Really?
Yeah.
Larja, I thought you were in your 30s.
Yeah, everybody thinks that. That's because when you're fluffy, you don't
You
get
look very
wrinkles.
young.
And plus, I'm happy.
Yes, you are. You are.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, Largie's younger than me. Oh, your interview. I watched it earlier.
Did you love it? We did good, right?
I know. And I wish I was caught up, but like I'm on like season 3 right now. Like
thanks,
back
everybody.
that was like, it's weird.
But man, I appreciate you. Yeah, Larsa's showing more than her toes.
I know.
You heard how?
Stuff.
Did you hear how her dad
What
got mad at her for her thirst trap picture?
No, really?
Yeah, Larsa had posted this picture a couple weeks ago, and it was of her in like extreme bikini, and her father said something and she ended up deleting the post. It was hilarious. Her father.
That's weird. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? Never think about that part. Like, what if like somebody sends their parent? I don't know. That's the only reason I think I'd be scared to ever like do something like that. I would with my mom or my dad or my uncle. I don't know. I have a lot of uncles and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Right on.
But, like, well, you know what? Marcus said he's going to marry her in less than a year. So he said he said her thing. He's like,
well, he just got murdered on Traders.
Did he?
Yes, he got murdered. He was like, what, the second or third person murdered on Traders?
Yeah, they got rid of my Johnny. I love my Johnny. I love Johnny Bananas, man. I was upset.
He was
I don't
out.
like Traders. I didn't know, but
I would have definitely got rid of Larsa before I got rid of Marcus.
So wait, aren't they together? Don't they both have to get
Yeah, it
murdered
was the
or
first
no?
time they had a couple on Traders.
Yeah,
but they were not working together.
Oh,
Allegedly,
okay.
they weren't working together. But now that he's murdered, they're definitely not working together.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I say, like, that's a good cast though.
I
So,
like it. Phaedra
I
and
watch it for the show.
it has like 3
I like
housewives
it.
on there.
I know, and I like Marcus a lot. I watched him on Watch What Happens Live with her, and I'm like, wow, he really loves her. I think that it's not. Yes, he's definitely gonna marry her. I was wrong. I said, remember, we're like, he's got choices, he's got options. But you know what? He said, I want to spend my summer with her and Sophie. So I was like, wow, she's very relaxed when he's around. So, you know, I kind of like watching. I don't know if you watch Sister Wives. But,
You know, I tried watching that a long time ago, but
well, the one wife,
none of them
Christine,
seemed happy. I wanted to watch if they seemed happy.
Listen,
but
they're all happy now. They all
How?
left him, and they all have husbands.
No
and
way,
stuff.
they left him, so now they're happy.
Listen, Christine left him first. Wait, who was it first left him? Christine left first. Oh, within the last year, she now married somebody else. She's amazing. She's happy. She's awesome. So now Mary, the one he was the very first one, she just met somebody else.
Really?
Yes. And then Janelle left him too. He's only got the one asshole wife left, Robin. He's a piece of shit.
Oh my gosh! That is hilarious.
Yes, after watching 18 years, they were together 30 years, they were all married to each other.
That's crazy. Well, I'm glad for all those women getting away. He was crazy.
He turned into a psycho, like he's on steroids. His confessionals, he's like veins are popping out.
No way. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna Google his picture.
Well, you got to. They call him Cooties. There's a channel. Oh my God, her name's IO. Let me put the channel in here. She is into it, and she makes all these parodies about him called Skittles and Beer. You will die, Larja. She's hilarious. IO, her name is.
No.
He's crazy now. His hair he like looks like a crazy like psycho person now.
Yeah.
He's like he's very veins are popping out. He used to be very I thought they ran all over him. I really thought they ran his life. Here to find out, he was like a real a very mentally abusive and I don't know, very not nice. Christine was not happy for 10, 15 years. Not at all. Here, Mary got a new boyfriend. She just met him. She announced it today. Well, let me share it. Wait do you see how cute they all look and how crazy he looks. Where do I get my Sherry thing? Hold on. Oh my God. It's crazy. All right, let's put us down. Mary, I can't believe Mary met somebody. It's crazy. So that's Mary.
So Christine is somebody who left him?
Yes, she left him right here. That's Christine.
She got a nice replacement husband. He's
amazing. He's amazing. They just got married. The special was the other night. And so now Mary, she was his first wife. She met somebody now. His name's Angus or something. Then
I'm literally getting goosebumps because this just shows that you can be through something horrible and there's still somebody out there for you that'll make you smile like this.
Oh my God, look how happy. She's so happy. She is so happy.
Look
so is Mary.
And it took 10 years off of her or something. She looks great.
Yes. I was and Janelle, she's the only one. She's best friends with her now. Janelle, I left him too. Her and Christine are like best friends. So like he only has Robin left, and I swear they're living in the woods or something. They're like I swear to God, they're on Coyote Pass chopping trees down, and like they look like they live in the RV. Like
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
and Janelle got her shine back. Look, she's always smiling these days.
She had such amazing wedding. It's next week's the finale of it. Oh my God, I love it. And Mary met somebody. Look how mad he looks. Look at him. Look how angry. Look at him. Oh my God. Look how angry he is. Like everybody clowns. Yeah. I gotta find. Here's IQ. That's her name. I'm gonna share it for you guys. She's hilarious. She rages over this guy. She makes all these parodies called Skittles and Beer. He goes, marriage is not all Skittles and beer. And she made it. Oh, it's so funny. I die. It makes me happy when I'm sad. I was like, let me get her channel list of Skittles and Beer real quick. All right, how do I share that? I'm sorry. I have to pee really bad. So what did you think about, you watch the reunion, right?
Oh yeah, I watched it. I stayed up for it. I was so pumped after my interview with Dr. Heavenly. I was like, ugh. So I was able to stay up for it. And luckily they did not disappoint. I just feel like Lisa Barno, she always is trying to change history, rewrite what she did. She takes zero accountability. Then she starts talking over you all loud and yelling. And it's just too much. And Lisa's no. Monica stood there. She took it. She answered the hard questions. She explained. She didn't deflect. She answered. I appreciate that. Mary. We need a whole hour of a reunion with just Mary, so she can explain her side of why she believes specifically Whitney is a racist. I'm not sure why all of them didn't catch smoke if you're all practicing Mormonism. Why only Whitney gets the smoke? But I feel like part of the thing that Mary did say, unless you're Black, you really can't call it. And so that's her experience. She's saying her experience with Whitney has garnered racist tendencies. And nobody can undo that for her experience. That's all I can say about that. I will add on to Whitney's reluctance to see how she damaged Mary and her part in what she did to Mary. And then to double down and not even want to apologize that you would apologize to a basic human. Part of the thing of racism is the dehumanization of the target, right? So if you refuse to even see that you could have possibly harmed this other human, then that adds to what Mary is saying about her experience of Whitney being racist leaning. So I agree. Like, if you can't say you're sorry and see how you did me harm, but you are sitting here apologizing to the next one and the next one for nothing, then why am I different? Why are you treating me different with these apologies, lady? So it is a valid fact. It's a valid experience. Nobody can undo what Mary has experienced with these ladies. And it still has all just got washed under. They haven't taken accountability. They didn't apologize for her. They still want to they want Monica on all the wood for the crosses and for her to take all the accountability for they want Monica to cleanse all their sins, obviously, because none of them are up on the wood.
No. It's like first they blame Trump, now they blame Monica. They Trump for everything, now they blame Monica. You know, they'll blame Monica for everything. It's like
and then it's Mary's fault that she can't get over it. It's ludicrous. It's crazy. And
I think they make Mary more crazy. I think Mary gets more crazier because she gave every single one of those hoes a chance to apologize. She went to every single one. Not one apology.
Not one. And then
the reunion.
Why was Lisa even talking when Mary was talking?
Exactly. Lisa was the headhunter with that witch hunt. She brought up the guy Cameron. She brought up the money. She brought all the stuff about Mary. Whitney was in on it. Heather was on it. They started, and you know that there's
Lisa was the ringleader.
Yes, and they destroyed her character. and like
Mhm.
social media that had latched onto that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're trying to get her, take her down. That one channel
Right.
that gets a lot of views.
They
Really went after
were
her.
to marry what
Yeah.
Monica was
Yes.
to Jen,
Thank you.
but Jen's crimes were real. Mary's were
Yep.
only in their head.
Yeah. They're all like, cult, predator, cult. To really, and then have her like call and have her family members on your channel to have them talk and showing pictures and reveal like what, none of that. So guess what? Bravo just said, okay, they brought her back in. Like all of that ended up with nothing but just destroy her character for nothing. And she didn't get one apology from Bravo, not one apology from them hoes. She sat there, and I don't blame anything she says. Oh well, they make her feel crazy in that show. She doesn't. She's not right like me. I'm a loner. I would get very anxious. But like if you have all that on you, and you're sitting there, and these girls are still trying to get you, Mary, you did this to us though. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. That's not what it's about. You destroyed her character. You went after her. Like you're like like you're a Mormon. You're not a Mormon. Like I didn't know how much it was inbred. I had no idea that they even have it segregated in heaven. Like, and they still believe that. Like that blew my mind when she was explaining the behind Mormonism about the races, like in heaven and stuff. Like how I was like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. I was shocked. I was shocked. And that's why Mary, I do think that though, like, yeah, like she's not, I don't know. I don't think it's healthy for Mary anymore to be there, honestly, but they all should go to, like, I don't know at this point, like they need to get everything out on the table because I don't want to go on and have to deal with Von Teese anymore and all that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys aren't going to be friends, then let's just like, I don't know, what are we going to do with this show? Because they made it all about Monica. Think about it. Like we didn't get into any of the other really stuff. Like Andy went in part one, we went through everybody else's drama. We're done with that already.
Yeah.
There was nothing there. We went through Jack's thing. We went through Whitney's life. We went a little bit through Meredith, but everything revolved around Monica, every single one of them.
Yeah.
So it's like she's gonna take a beating for the next. She's gonna have to really like prove. I don't know what they want out of her at this point. She's Von Teese. We know that.
Like there's nothing else to be said.
Heather knew about it. The production needs to come clean.
Heather knew, you guys.
And production. Why are you letting this? Why are you and the Jen Shaw stuff? Jen Shaw swears on her. She's getting legal action that she did not punch Heather in the face. She said she does not know why Bravo is doing this. She said it's going to hurt her parole. She said, I did not punch her in the face, and they cannot say this. I don't know what Heather's plan is, but again, why are we deflecting away from what you guys were like screaming about for 3 episodes? It's angering. Her mom makes me mad. The fact that we're not going to, why are you deflecting against like all of the production?
And I don't know why people think we should believe Heather right now anyway. Like you literally us, you hid from it. And now we're just supposed to be like, oh yeah, the most convenient person that we already thought that was the person. I don't care that she says it's Jen now. I care more that you lied for 2 years after you knew the lady did what she did.
And the thing is, it's going to be Jen's word. Jen's going to, if Heather really says that Jen punched her in the face and gave her on purpose, like attacked her, then she's going to get like legal action. It's going to be like her word against theirs. Heather's going to have to get fired, honestly. Because they did a whole investigation. Bravo's going to get sued now if Heather lies about this. Or maybe
Heather already lied about it. So
it's crazy.
There was an investigation, I thought.
I know. She said Jen gave her that black eye. She actually said it. But she might literally turn this around and go, oh, she accidentally bumped the door in my head. I said Jen Shaw did it. Technically, she did, but you made it sound like she did something malicious.
But what were the scratches, Heather? She's only explaining the eyes.
I think
nobody's doubling back to the scratches. Nobody's doubling back to why would you protect somebody that ripped off people's grandmas? Nobody it's just weird.
Yeah, and like she probably was so drunk she fell in the bushes because remember they start drinking at 5 a.m, and by the time that happened, it was 5 a.m. the next day.
That would have been innocent to say I was drunk. We got lit because my friend's going to jail, and
Luann
is famous. Luann is famous
I
for
know.
falling in the bushes and getting up.
Exactly. This is something like that. It's like crazy. I don't know what they're going to come up with, but whatever it is, it's not going to be good. It's going to be something. We're going to either be mad at Heather for being such a weirdo and lying about it, or making it seem like a thing, or we're going to be mad at Jen Shaw for, I don't know, going after Bravo. We're going to be mad at Bravo for lying about it. We're going to be mad about something, and it's
Well,
going to
we were
take another
already
10 years off our.
questioning. Look, we're on a reality show. There's cameras everywhere. Why were they
Everywhere.
protecting? We thought they were protecting somebody, and now they're doubling down
Right.
on that there was no footage.
I mean, honestly, and they can't really. She's not allowed to say that Jen Shaw did it. It's crazy unless she really did. I don't know. Listen, we shouldn't even be discussing this because what are we going to do? Keep talking about Jen Shaw? I need them to
Right.
get over it. We got to move on. I want other things. I want to find out more about fire chief. I want to find out more about Angie's, like her steps look like a mental like hospital. Her house reminds me of a mental institution. Those steps are scary. Those steps are vicious. Those steps are the steps of a mobster. Oh, they accidentally slipped. Think about it. Think about it. That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Those steps are scary. That basement is scary. I don't want to be anywhere near Angie's house. I believe that she's a mobster. I gotta pee.
Okay, no worries. No worries.
I love you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I love you too. Thanks a lot for my happy birthday wishes. I'm glad I caught some of this. And I will see you guys later.
I will see you later.
Okay, peace.
But, all right, guys. We went through the whole thing. It's crazy. Exactly. The whole thing. It's just all nuts. And the fact that like we're still talking about it makes me so angry. But again, I mean, we got to move on. And I agree with some of the things. Like I do. I see everybody's perspective about Monica, but we can't. I don't know. I feel like we can't pick and choose. Like I don't know. I guess if we're going to make changes, we got to make changes. We got to start. But again, I don't think Heather deserves to be there either. Again, on a production side, I want to move on if we can. All right, guys, I got to go to the bathroom. I pee. And it was 2.5 hours and all that. I apologize for earlier. I don't really want to get into all that, but I love you guys. Thanks for being here. And I will see you on Friday because I'm excited for Beverly Hills. Okay. Guys, get me in the chat, please, in Instagram. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. Do all the